Okay, it's live. I'm 8 minutes late, guys. I'm sorry. That wasn't my fault this time. It wasn't my fault. It was the computer being evil. It was like, see, we're going to fuck everything up. And then you won't be able to do anything. I was like, okay. We'll see about that. And now I'm here. And I have everything ready. I got James right here. Today's been a fucking insane day. He's just been going crazy. He's been saying a whole bunch of stuff about his ex he shouldn't be saying, about their family he shouldn't be saying. Just, the stuff, I've only caught little bits here and there as I've been recording them. It's insane. It's fucking insane. A majority of it I haven't listened to, so we'll get it all fresh today. Hope you guys are all having an amazing Thursday evening. Tomorrow, we're not doing any James. There's not going to be any James tomorrow. It's all going to be Heather. James could blow up a store, and I wouldn't some more. We could catch up with it on Saturday. I'm almost Jamesed out of my life here. But this, we're skipping to today because there's still stuff from yesterday, but like, who cares about that now? He's still at this grocery store, and he thinks he's like the ruler of the underworld, the ruler of the world in general. He's got a huge ego today. And yeah, let's get right into it.
I'm telling you, last night was a blessing. It was. I got sleep. I didn't freeze. That's all I got to say on the topic. Thank you.
And he's back. Like he's live like right now, but we need to like see how this all progressed to this point, you know?
Jessica asked, what kind of movies do you like? On my own, by myself, I am into horror movies. You asked me an honest question.
No, I don't think Josh has told me he hasn't been giving him anything. Apparently, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched anything today, so we'll learn together. James is apparently saying that Josh is buying him everything. I would love James to show proof. I would love James to fucking have a conversation with me that he keeps saying he wants to have, but never will. Wants to be my friend, doesn't want to be my friend. Hot, cold, hot, cold. I was told today he wants to be my friend again. I'm done with James trying to be fucking listen to him or whatever. Especially if he's saying this kind of shit.
I'm going to give you an honest answer. My favorite movies are horror movies. I like the horror movies that are the most realistic. I like the horror movies that are, a cross between sci-fi and, sci-fi fantasy and reality. So like a sci-fi fantasy film that is produced on a level of realism that is comparable to physical life. When it looks real, I love horror. Because it's the furthest thing from anything that I experienced in my personal life.
His personal life is rainbows and butterflies.
I like to watch a movie that doesn't remind me of real life, at the same time has nuances towards it. When it comes to like educational, because I was telling you what I like to be entertained by, right? When it comes to educational, the more realistic, the better. Like the most pragmatic, boring documentary you could think of. I don't know if you ever that show How Things Work. I think it's called. I don't remember what it's called. I used to watch it when I was a kid, but like How Things Are Made or something to that effect. I was like 14 years old, and you think this would have like registered as to what life path I should have chosen. And I kind of did choose that life path anyway.
I mean, this has started out pretty mild. What triggered him?
The point is, I used to sit and watch documentaries about how they made like bottles, like Coca-Cola cans and things like that. When I was a kid, when I was a child, I watched a documentary TV show religiously about how things were made. $763, welcome to the broadcast. Now, I tell you that it's ironic because I'm a creative. By nature, I'm a creative. When I sit down to watch a documentary, I'll spend an hour and a half watching how they create a Coca-Cola bottle. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. But I actually do personally enjoy it. You know, it's like there's things that have been like built into me and things that people have convinced me to do or ways that people have convinced me to live. Then there's things that I personally enjoy, right? I'm by nature a creative. I could sit and watch a documentary all day and enjoy it. That's personal. There are crossovers between ways raised and things I do actually like. Enjoying documentaries about things that most people consider to be boring is something that is like actually, you know, I'm actually into. So right now I am doing my best to bring a little bit of blessing to the community because they're blessing me on levels that I couldn't be more thankful for. And it isn't like they're doing much. It's just like, I'll tell you straight. All right. I'm going to tell you guys how it is. I'll pay for whatever argumentation comes between the two sides of the fence over this. Back home, this is actually like super personal. I'm going to do it right on screen. Just deal with it.
All right. Well, it only took how many minutes to get, I think this is 4 minutes to get crazy. I probably missed a couple minutes, but Jesus.
Don't give me issues over it, please. You know, this is me healing from trauma. At the same time, I want people to know, you know, like I got to tell a certain part of my story and be real about it. Is that I had an opportunity to stay at home like a year or so ago, and it was by like sleeping outside. You know, it was the winter. It was the middle of winter. I was terrified. I hadn't had any experience outside at that point. Now you guys see my name, my vocals attached to it. Everybody knows who I am. So don't worry about me being mistaken for somebody. I'm sitting where I'm sitting, doing what I'm doing voluntarily, more than happy to give what I'm given. In return, I'm thankful for the opportunity to share a short part of my story that has minimal repercussions, absolutely minimal repercussions in reference.
Why not just don't share stories that have any repercussions if you tell them?
To, you know, a little bit of work that people might have to do that I'm freaking gonna pay for out of pocket
with no money because you're fucking broke and homeless and you only got a Starbucks thing in your hand of these weird old ass headphones,
you know, through my personal reserves. I didn't have anywhere to go, so like I didn't end up staying, right? I was too scared. I'll admit it. I was too scared at that point to stay outside. Because, you know, living outside, it's like, oh, there's drugs, there's this, there's that, there's criminals. It's absolutely, they're absolutely right. People are absolutely right. Do not live on the street. Do not try to live on the street. Don't let yourself get incarcerated. I will tell you now from the experience that incarceration is worse than living on the street. On the street, you have the option to move around, expend your own energy, be tired all the time, but like
I've never seen an Amish with headphones though, you know, so that kind of throws it all off. But if you took that off, got himself a little Quaker hat, I think that's what they're called. Look pretty Amish.
Like you eventually figure out how to do it without getting in trouble. Whereas when you're incarcerated, you are surrounded by people who, you know, every single person that you are around. Now I've had the experience. I've made those connections. You know, they don't. I'm cool with those people. I don't know whether or not they're cool with me, but I remain in a good status with them personally. Is that you can't get away from trouble when you're incarcerated. Out in the real world, you can at least run as fast as possible. You can freeze at the right times. You can, you know, take flight, right? Fight, flight, freeze at the right times. Whereas like in there, you can't get away from it no matter what. So at least when you're in society, you have preference. At least when you're on the street, you have an ability to find that one little nook somewhere that nobody's hiding. Find that one little place. Find that one place that people aren't fighting. You can find the one place where you don't have to.
It's almost poetic in a way, James. You just read a fucking book. Just be like my bullshit that I fucking spew every day. And would probably Springs would buy it. Where's Springs? Is Springs here?
Sit all day to, you know, while being afraid. depending on what the situation is, you know. So like sometimes when it comes to fight, flight, freeze, which is because there's actually 3 survival mechanisms: fight, flight, freeze.
Wouldn't freezing like not really be a defense mechanism? Like, what's freezing gonna do? Unless like the thing is blind. Like, didn't they do that for dinosaurs? Like, if you don't move, they won't see you or some shit.
It's important to figure out when to do which one, right? So like, well, I'm in this town. Y'all do whatever you're doing. I'm chilling. I'm an anomaly in the situation. Don't mind me at all. Y'all are cool. Whatever you're doing. I can't speak for the rest of your community. I can speak for how I feel about the situation right now. Y'all give me safe passage. I don't have any thoughts on the matter.
What?
What was I saying? I will tell you, don't try to penalize the community for doing the right thing by me, by, you know, doing what, you know, like good people would do. I'm warning you, don't penalize this community.
Who's going to penalize the community for James? He's not, well, he's just loitering.
For, you know, allowing me to survive through the week. As you know,
unless you're doing something bad, James, I don't care like where you survive. Just stay out of Pennsylvania. That was the only fucking thing.
Rain's here. So like I didn't find anywhere to be. Now, you know, even being here for the next 7 days, you know, God willing, the next 5 days, however, you know, till the storm's gone. Like right now, the sun's out. It's absolutely gorgeous. The rain's coming and going. Here's the thing: is when the rain hits, you know, it's cold rain. You know, we might get sun showers or something. I don't know. The point of the matter is, when the night comes, if your stuff's wet, it's a bad day the next day. You're lucky. You know, like there's a lot of people out here that die from freezing. You know, like I've seen it personally. The thing is, I'm gonna tell you guys how it is. It isn't anyone's fault. Okay, when it comes to how society operates, there is only so much that you're able to do for people when they're out there and not doing okay. You know.
Does anyone know when he goes crazy? Because like this is like what he's doing. He's just like rambling very generally about nothing right now.
It's like when it comes down to it, you're living your own life. You're going to keep living your own life. My words to you right now are an invitation to keep your mind open. Now, when people of the street are around, I think it's healthy to keep your windows up and your doors locked. When they aren't around, then do as you do. I've been out there. I'm telling you how it is. Keep your mind open. I'm going to say it as a man. I'm going to say it as a logical person, non-religious. I don't like to use the phrase use your heart because your heart is an organ. Use your brain. Use the emotional part of your brain to remain compassionate towards people.
The emotional part of your brain.
Interiorly.
What's with this interior shit? I think it's the way the interior of the phone is made. Like, of course, it's the interior part of your brain in the phone. I don't know why I'm trying to understand.
I don't personally recommend that you put yourself out there unless you are made for it. Should you exist within a certain community, whether it be a religion, a cult,
I guess this is a good pre-show, right? While people come in, because it does get insane. Unlike what I was just listening to before, this was insane.
A gang, whatever it is that you follow, believe in, or agree with. Step out there for people when you are the person to step out there for people. When it isn't your job, don't do it. Leave it up to the person whose job it is. What I will say is when you aren't the person whose job it is, make sure that you reach out to the person whose job it is, because that is the right thing. I can tell you how many times that I have personally been left
This might be a game changer.
on the wayside, not being properly tended to because someone decided not to make the call, claiming that they wanted to help me more, give me extra, when the reality is they've made attempts to take more from me than was owed to them.
Okay, if I can do this.
Don't get greedy. Leave that up to me.
I'm gonna see if I can do something, because this reminds me, all of this reminds me of something in the office. So if I can drop links like this will be a game changer. Whoops. Well, it didn't open on the tab I wanted it to, but I think we can. Hold on. Whoopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. Let me see if this will work. I think it should work. Just gotta switch this out. Oh my gosh.
Outperforming last year, in fact. And I don't know exactly how to put this, but what are you doing right?
Right, what?
Utica, Albany, all the other branches are struggling, but most traditional guy, but clearly.
Hold on. And skip ahead to Michael.
David, here it is. My philosophy is basically this, and this is something that I live by, and I always have, and I always will. Don't ever, for any reason, do anything to anyone for any reason, ever, no matter what, no matter where or who you are with, or where you are going, or where you've been, ever, for any reason whatsoever.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way. Like an improv conversation. Improvisation.
This is going to sound sort of high maintenance, but
that's what it reminds me of. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Yeah, I just had to show you guys that, because I'm like, this is what James is doing right now, but it's okay. It's better than what the fuck he's about to do.
When I say that, I don't believe in greed. There are people who do believe in the concept of greed. People that believe in the concept of greed have to abide by those rules. That's it. Yeah. I got family and friends. I got people that are looking out for me. I'm completely alone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm making deals with people to make sure that I can get along with my debt. You know, like at the cost of my own health, the cost of my own finances, the cost of my own future. Yeah, you know, it's like I'm at a point where I can either take on personal cost, or it'll cost my son. It'll cost my former mate. I won't. I'll take it on personally. I know most people think me stupid. I don't care. I know who I am. I know what brings me peace. I know why I do what I do. I understand how I do it. My self-awareness is number one.
Very self-aware.
Casino, welcome to the broadcast. Smiles, welcome to the broadcast. Yes, I'm learning. Like some Russians, they tell me, you know, you say privet to say hello. Some people always say pожалуйста. I don't necessarily understand the distinction yet. I'm hoping to gain more of an education. Vina, welcome to Bigo. Pink, welcome to Bigo. Amanda, I'm doing okay. You know, what it came down to for me, it was the rain.
He doesn't and will never have custody of it, but like biologically, I guess.
My main fears right now are dying. But, well, I guess dying is the one carnal innate fear, right? Like there's certain situations where it's effective to
See, if Heather and James got together, they both have kids they can't see, and then they can bond over that. But actually, well, yeah, then James can just go try to see Heather's kids all the time.
push your fear of death to the side. There are times when being afraid of death is healthy. When
I think being afraid of death all the time is probably healthy.
you know you have the proper resources to survive, fearing death is a waste of time. When you know you are being pushed past your limit, fearing death is a healthy way to pace yourself when you are living in survival mode. This is my way of telling you that I don't want you to be afraid for me. At least I would say until Saturday. I wouldn't be afraid for me until Saturday. When Saturday comes, maybe there's a reason to be afraid for me. Until Saturday, I'm in an area that the community is efficient. They know what they're doing. They know how to do it. I don't have anything to worry about as long as I stay appropriate on a level that is permissible.
I thought I was going to say promiscuous.
Should be fine until Saturday. Thank you for your concern. Give me 2 seconds.
I guess that's when James is going to go. He says he's going to go to Vegas, and then he's going to go to New York. And then he was hinting at going to Pennsylvania, which he can't do. So, like, I don't know. Who knows what'll happen? It's the James show. He's still just sitting outside the same grocery store, like right now as we speak. So he hasn't moved anywhere in 2 days. That's a good. It's going to rain. I don't think he can do much in the rain. He can't really do much not in the rain. So the rain's really going to slow him down. He's definitely too crazy now to be hitchhiking. Like, no one's going to take him in their car. He's going to start going off about having the Avengers in his pocket and shit. And they're like, fuck this.
People ask me, like, what's my number one problem? What am I dealing with that's bothering me? People expected me to come between her. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody has a price. I got a price too. I'm willing to come between anything. I'm willing to play death. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get what I want. Except, unless I'm pushed to death itself, I don't like coming between people. I know what it's like to be alone. I know what it's like to be separated from my family. I know what it's like to be around my family and not want to be around them. Community is a dying art. Scary idea that community is a notion that is passing away on a personally connected level.
James, you've never been a part of a community. You're always like by yourself, being alone or somewhere.
I tell you that community is something that we do need to fight for, that we do need to survive together in order to maintain. I'm telling you the truth. Having things in order, having things organized is important. It's good. We should, in my opinion. We need to find a balance between the way that the way that Northwest California is right now and the way that Northeast Pennsylvania is right now. We need to find a balance between, an incorporated town that doesn't have a single shred of trash on the side of the road and a place that doesn't have order whatsoever. We need to find a balance because
a place where there's no trash, but there's also no order. What is he talking about?
Northwest California 2023 is an example of what happens when an attempt to restore order goes wrong. Northeast Pennsylvania is an example of what happens when trying to organize community goes wrong. What's the middle ground? I would tell you if it were my job. I would tell you if it were my place in this world. I would tell you if I were someone that was good enough at what I do to tell you. I don't know what it looks like yet. What I can tell you is we're always going to be on one side or another a little imbalanced. As long as the earth is the earth, as long as Mother Nature's doing what she does, as long as Father Time's doing what he does,
Is it Father Time? I didn't know it was Mother Nature and Father Time. James is teaching me things today.
Water it down a little bit. We're always going to have a little bit of turmoil. There's always going to be some drama. We got to do our best to work together while maintaining our individuality. Right now, for me, that looks like sitting where I'm sitting, the way that, doing what I'm doing, the way I'm doing it. Right now, I'm feeling like I'm the Johnny Cash car from the song One Piece of, and there's a song by Johnny Cash where he worked at a factory, an automobile factory. He pieced together a vehicle one part at a time, smuggling a piece home. Now, I didn't like take anything. I was raised outside everything. So like I'm owed a lot by society. I'm starting to they're saying, all right, take a piece home. So I'm starting to take my pieces home. This is home. Piecing myself together. What happened was over a 30-year time period of taking a piece home, the car was it had one headlight. It was missing a taillight.
Is this the song, or is he talking about his life now?
It had a wing on the right side, didn't have a wing on the left side. The whole point was that he could have worked for 30 years to purchase a vehicle. He chose to steal. Some people will tell you there's a right way and a wrong way. I'm going to tell you that in the beautiful world we live in today, neither way is wrong because the companies account for loss. It's theft, should someone decide it's theft. No different than...
No, theft is theft. What are you talking about?
When you work for 30 years...
They do inventory, and if shit's missing and they don't have the money for it, it got stolen. And theft is theft, James.
Should someone decide to steal your retirement from you or fire you 10 years or 5 years before you would get your pension, the decisions are up to more than just the person making the decision about whether or not to take some home with them on their own. Delegation is key. Teamwork is imperative. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for 500 hearts. Yeah, I'll admit to you, I'm scared as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. In my life, I prefer walking around as the guy with all the capability of conquering that chooses the peaceful path with my tail tucked between my legs when it means I get to be with my family.
Not gonna be with...
I'd rather look like a loser than be one. To me, that's how that looks. To me, it is to be able to at least have my family, to have my family together. Now, does that mean, here's the flip side of it.
See, since James was just going on about some philosophical nonsense, if you were new to James, be like, well, this is a nice guy. And what he's saying, of course, why wouldn't you want to be with his family? Because he's crazy.
Does that mean we stay together as a family? I don't know. That part I've been educated on the other side of life, where what I want my life to look like is at least where I'm in the same household with the person I made a child with.
No, fuck that, James.
Should I have made a child with that person? I don't know for sure. What I know is
he was, yeah. He's like, I don't know if I'm the father. So why would you be? Yeah, just forget about it then, James. You're not the father. If that makes you feel better.
A lot of things I haven't been told because of some people's fear that I may react, not realizing that the more they tell me, the better it's going to be. It's always been that way. They're attempting to make a balance between teaching me about society and rewarding me, with information, as though I don't know. It's as though I am unaware that it's a way to train me socially to behave in a fashion that is preferable to them. I get it. I live beyond that. Y'all know that I live beyond that. You're asking me for international spoils on a national level while offering me state resources under local delegation. Rules of municipal, rules on a municipal level. Intelligent, absolutely. Flawed, unfortunately. We're going to have to be comfortable with the idea of flexibility.
What are you getting? What the fuck are you talking about? He makes it sound like the government's giving him some money or some shit. But like, isn't he just begging for money on Vigo? He's got 442 beans now, guys. With this face and this sunburnt nose. That's very...
We're going to have to become accustomed to structure. For me, what that looks like is that I'm living with the person that I may or may not have had a child with, based on how...
Do you know, I don't know if he's ever said this on stream, but he was saying that it was Josh's kid. He was like, Josh, I know that you're the father. It's like, that doesn't even make fucking sense, James. At all. Not at all. One bit. Like, he's like, it doesn't... Josh has been out of the picture for fucking ever, dude. Sun Queen, thank you for the 10. My goodness. He went repent for 5 minutes and then right back to beating. Yep. And would begin to abuse his son. It's scary to hear him talking about going back to her. My God. Yeah, no, it is. That's what was perking my ears there. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? So this all needs to be like recorded, transcripted, hopefully used to extend the protective order and the restraining order, because it sounds like he's going to do whatever the fuck he feels like doing, which is really concerning. And I don't want that. That's why I'm glad it's going to be raining and he's not going to be able to go anywhere. I'm hoping, because who's going to fucking ride in a car with this crazy guy? He starts saying more insane shit too about like aliens and robot everything. I don't know. He's insane today. He's fucking crazy today.
Like the entirety of the situation is for me right now. That's going to be where the child is living with us, whether that is or is not my son. I'm sorry, this is the cards y'all dealt. It's my son. You did it to yourself. Like, I don't know what no matter what variables there are, for me to fit back into the structure of society the way you want me to, that's my son.
Right, Kenny? Right?
So by April 2025, I have to be living with the person that birthed the child that I...
No, you don't have to be living with them by 2025. The protection order is up in 2025. But, like, clearly it needs to be extended.
May or may not have conceived with them in order for things to be the way you want them to. From there, whether we're in a relationship, no matter what, whatever the situation is, all of that, at least for me, is malleable. In reference to 8 billion people that have to be considered for the conversation.
You think the 8 billion people need to be covered? That's a nice face.
I was offered a choice between a lifestyle as a rich man who went to strip clubs or a poor man with a family. With all due respect, what I did was consume both your options and offer you a third. As the first option,
He was at strip. I've never seen James at a strip club. I mean, I guess I don't know how I would see James at a strip club.
Second option being that you could seal up the doors for problems that you never needed to begin with, that never had anything to do with me, that I'm willing to pay for the solving of, while also being willing to do the work to clean up, as long as you look the other way for me to keep the residual. What I'm telling you is, you declassify anything having to do with my family, no matter what level of secrecy it's kept under, I will do all the work with my own bare hands.
Oh, I thought he was saying like, you better not declassify information about my family. And I'm like, no one's going to do that. But he wants it declassified so he can go out and do the work with his own bare. No. He's trying to get their docs or something. Are you telling the Beagle bots? Is that why you think like you have AI in your back pocket or some shit? Artificial intelligence that's just like the human race. She said something fucking crazy like that. The fuck?
You got my word. Now the Catholics are lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. I will actually do it with my own hands. The Catholics will be like, yeah, we'll do it. And then they'll call me and be like, hey, Step. And I'll be like, yeah, I got it. You know, I got headphones. It's a good start. Got a nice t-shirt. I like white. I like wearing white. Makes me feel pure. Makes me feel clean. I like feeling clean. I like feeling pure. Who
I don't think anybody's looking for that.
doesn't? Yeah. Some people don't. I did learn that. I'll roll with them when I'm able to roll with them. The thing is, there ain't a whole lot of that around here. That isn't, there isn't a whole lot of dark around here that's doing things the way they should be doing. That's why it's like, I'm trying to figure out, y'all got to stop thinking I'm talking about color. You really do. I ain't white. My skin is, what is it, tan something?
Tan something, but you're also like the descendant of Hitler and you're Norwegian. And what was the other thing he said he was? I don't know. He's something new every day.
But call me white. Don't treat me like I'm white. I'll identify as white when this entire situation has been organized appropriately. Then I will more than happily step back into your social structure. Until then, you're going to get a hell of a lot more fight from me than this country can handle. I know I'm right. Fighting me isn't worth the battle.
James is washed up now. I don't even know. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, I got washed up, fucking depressed, crazy James that I'm scared to even beef with. Instead of like him at his prime, like I would have preferred to beef with him when he was more mentally there. But like, James, you don't got this.
Especially considering you get twice the payout when we cooperate. Plus, it makes everybody look good. We look stupid during war when we decide to attempt to go the opposite direction. COVID's over. America's at war. It's time to work together. ID, welcome to Bigo. Gladys, welcome to Bigo. ID goes, how old is your son? I ain't there yet. I've missed too much of his life to be comfortable talking about that yet.
All of his life. He'll never know his kid.
I'm counting every second. You got to understand, I've missed time that I can never get back. Some people know that, not realizing how many millions of lives they cost by doing that to my family. They did not understand who they were messing with when they did that to my children, to my son. It's too late. I won't forgive you. I should say, I won't give you pardon in any way except in matters of the soul for something that I could never recuperate from, like time that I could never get back, experiences that should have gone a certain way the first time. I could never.
No. See, he's just blaming everything else on everything but himself.
Be able to offer you an appropriated compensation to help you survive through what you've done to me. There isn't a way to calculate that available at present, because for me, that was a one and done. It's done. The longer it lasts.
So because things didn't work out the way James wanted them to, it's everybody else's fault and they owe him money now. It's pretty much like Heather when she is like, I'm owed all this millions of dollars, $12 million restitution because of all the bad things I've been through. James, you did all this shit to yourself. Like, these are all your own stupid decisions that led you here.
The more it costs you. It's always going to be that way. I'm never going to change my mind. Now, should that not be my biological child, then you can apply that to my spouse, former spouse, multiply it by 10, multiply it by 1,000. Really? Yes, I'm serious. I won't be changing my mind. I
No one's gonna pay you anything. You're not owed anything by anybody.
never did change my mind.
And I don't owe you $340.
It's the kind of thing where like you kind of tell a child something to appease them long enough to like do what you got to do. I got a lot of people thinking they're doing that with me, not knowing I know what they're doing. People know what I'm doing. The difference is they don't realize that I'm far more serious than they are because they're as serious as they're capable of being. I'm far more serious. You're finding out. Excuse me.
He looks like high. He's like looking up at the sky. Now he's kind of further. I don't know. I'm recording him though. We got to see this stuff.
Janie, thanks for the hearts. Linda, so where are you from? I'm from the United States originally. Where are you from? Hello, welcome to Bigo. Amanda says, Errol, welcome to the broadcast. Errol, welcome to the broadcast. It says, why wait until 2025? Why not go and be with them now? It's a UTC thing. It's an international timing thing. Like literally the social organization of the globe type thing. Literally. I can't. I mean, I could. I'd be costing myself more instead of staying on cue with where my life actually is already. 2020, April 25th, 2025.
He's got the date memorized. That's some scary shit, bro.
I don't have.
Being scary today. I can't. Where's that? Oh yeah, he's gone. I'm gonna be like, I don't really laugh that much. Have I made much fun of him? We got to make more fun of him. We got to poke some fun at him.
Have anything further than that to offer anybody. I don't have, whether it be to do it sooner, whether it be to elongate the time frame past that. I don't have anything further than April 25th, 2025 to offer you. That's me being supremely generous.
Generous? It didn't work out the first time you tried to violate it.
Mary Kathy, welcome to Bigo. Ranzo, welcome to the broadcast. Yeah, it's like there's certain questions you're asking that like it's like when a teacher asks you to explain your work, you got the answer, you did it right. You don't necessarily know how to write it out for the teacher because the teacher doesn't necessarily understand the material that they are teaching. Then they send you to the principal's office because even though you didn't like question them, you technically accidentally one up them. Then they get mad at you, take it out on you personally instead of checking their professional efficacy. Now, when I was younger, I didn't used to talk this way at all.
That's 5 days after 420, right? I think I can remember that. April 25th. They said, I think that's what he's got to say it again. Probably he said it twice already. That's 225s though, and then like it's the month of 420. So I think I remember.
I was actually mostly respectful. Then the teacher sent me to the principal's office for not paying attention in class. The point is, where I grew up, people took things rather personally.
Yeah, see, scary Carrie. He was at one point today talking the exact same way that he was talking the night before he got arrested when he violated it the first time. So I was like, what the fuck? But he's still just sitting at the grocery store. So that's good. Like he's super, super far. So we can be thankful for that.
Wasn't always a bad thing. I learned a lot. Now I am almost 30 biologically. I don't want people to be that close to me anymore. I have learned things to a level where I don't want the next iteration, because I have learned that wherever, now this is my experience.
Is he getting in trouble? I can put the audio on. I think he went away.
No, you literally don't have any. They're California exempt. They aren't police officers. They are an international security force.
Okay.
This is Albertsons. It's a grocery store.
I'm going to call the Carpinteria Police.
You don't have Carpinteria Police. They don't exist. It isn't a police force. It hasn't been since the 50s.
That's fine.
I'm going to take a walk anyway.
I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing that in respect to you and your coworker. You're welcome.
So don't hang out live stream the live stream somewhere else. Go live stream the speech, but you can't be here.
Okay.
Right. Next time
You might want to inform corporate.
I'd be happy to inform.
No, like in real life, because like there's about to not be any Albertsons in California.
Yeah, I know.
I'm informing you.
I've been hearing this for 2 years, yes, from my bosses. So that's fine. So I know that. I'm not worried. I'm just worried about you bothering the customers that we have.
Well, since I don't,
Well, it's he said, she said, but I've had 2 people, and then there was the one yesterday.
well, it still didn't happen.
You guys can hear this, right?
All right. Save the evidence for the lawsuit. Thank you. All right. There goes Albertsons. Systematic.
All right. So yeah, he just got kicked the fuck out of the grocery store. That'll be fun to watch tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want to stop recording. If he ends the live, then I can end recording and then I can render it and I can pop it over and we could I can pull it up. But right now I can't. It would have been too much work. We got this, but you got to hear him get the kicked out. It was just his face anyways. He didn't show anybody else. Yeah, he's on one today. I seen him. He was talking to other people. He was looking him dead in the eye. He was like, "You don't want to fuck with me. Don't open your mouth." The last guy did, and it wasn't good for him. He was going insane today. I was like, "What the fuck, James?"
Wherever I improve in one way, I'm faltering in another. I'm going to stay how I am and where I am right now because it's the healthiest thing for me. I don't want what you're calling improvement at this point in time. Cat Smith. Whoa.
I'll be back.
All right. I don't. Yeah. I'm to a point where I don't really want to know about any of that right now. Cat, we gotta chill. Here's the thing. You guys gotta remember, I may be a globalist. I may do my best to be equal to everybody. I do have my preferences. You're gonna be, my preferences are gonna be obvious to you as we move forward. So we're gonna have to be attentive and respectful to the people that I'm gonna be able to jive with more easily. So pretty much anybody with letter K is the first letter of their name. Okay. Welcome to the broadcast. Privet, как дела? Says enjoyed your live, but gotta go back to work. Hope to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping in, Janie. Welcome to the broadcast. Jerry, Jin Yasik, welcome to the broadcast. Shorty, welcome to Bigo. I don't really know how calling a supermarket affects anything when I'm not there. I'm busy working. I dare you to call the person I'm not working for right now. That would solve the problem quick. Anyway. Yeah, we're all caught up. Cool. Faraz, welcome to the broadcast. How are you? Yeah, that's right. There is one of them Catholics from that criminal organization that owes me a $700 phone that he stole.
$700 phone that he stole, huh? From the Catholic. Also, I heard him say, like, anyone whose name starts with K. James.
I finally got the guy that stole my iPod to pay me back. Now,
Yeah, so this is the place that he just got kicked from. So he's on the move right now. Hopefully his phone dies now that he isn't plugged into a wall somewhere, and then I can end the recording and I can pop it over here so we can see it in real time.
when the TFP decides that I can get my phone back, I'll take an iPhone 11 with service and a case. Char, welcome to the broadcast. Want a lot of coffee? Bummer. Should have got a Trenta water. Now you see people are like, you aren't giving us enough. Like, how am I not? Like, I'm at, okay, here's your perfect example. They're like, you aren't giving us enough. We want we want our coffee cup in your broadcast all day. Then fill it.
No one told him that. No one said, yes, we want our coffee cup on James Saroka, domestic abuser / step papalnik or papilnik.
All day. Keep it full all day.
It didn't happen.
That's the requirement. That's the cost. It's actually a pretty low cost, believe it or not. See you. Welcome to the broadcast. Like, I'll give you an example. When I first got to Hollywood, there was a guy that picked me up and was offering me money for personal photos. Obviously didn't do it. He was offering me like $400 for a picture of me in a swimsuit.
Go back and take it.
A photo of my face is worth like 18 grand minimum. They're like, oh, it's private. It says, yeah, so it's worth more, not less. Like, you aren't talking to the guy that is afraid of things being public. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you got what I was saying, you got it. If you didn't, you didn't. Joey says, how can I fill your coffee cup? Where do I send it? Thank you, Joey. Right now, the most respectful thing to do would be, here, give me a second. It's between you and somebody that's built some tenure with me. Give me one moment. Thank you for your patience. All right, I already got an offer. Now that offer cost me more. This person has been reliable. You are new. Thank you for the offer. Should you decide that you want to get me a, what was it? What's the small one? Not a short, not a venti, not a grande. Is it a grande? A 16 ounce iced coffee with light ice at Starbucks in Carpinteria. Make sure you put it under the name Step. Do not put it under another name. You put it under another name, you end up on a government watch list. God's honest truth. Probably the NSA. See you, welcome to the broadcast. Pete, welcome to the broadcast. Starbucks. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the cup that I got. Is there only one Starbucks? Yeah. Yeah, it's a small town.
He's got weird hands. He's got like mitt hands. That's why I think the microphone's always muted when he's typing.
Plus, you are blessing the community beyond compare.
Well, later in the stream, he says that a girl gave it to him for free, and by accepting it, he saved the whole store. So I don't know.
No, May, I'm sorry, you got the wrong guy. My name's Step. Welcome to the broadcast. So he says, repeat your order. A 16-ounce.
But someone apparently, this guy, Joey Larson, repeat your order.
Iced coffee with light ice. Should you decide to get me any food with that coffee, I'm thankful. I'm going to leave that up to you. I will work out the rest later. Thank you.
I'll work out the rest later.
May, thank you for the follow.
It's just like with the sponsors. She's like, you know what? I would love to go to like this place, or this place. Okay, bye. Give me $100 to go fucking jump around in the forest or whatever.
Wait, huh? Yeah, my name isn't Jimmy. I'm telling you, I keep getting mistaken for my half-brother. I think he's my half-brother. I'm coming to a point where, like, I don't know. And I'm actually being...
You can't have it both ways. You can't be not James Saroka, but also, like, your ex's fucking beau. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't really make sense now, does it?
Serious. Like, I really... When you really think about it, I don't know for sure. So, like, I'm over here thinking, like, wait a second. You know, these people are professional criminals. For all I know, I've been lied to my whole life while they're trying to scam the government, then turn around making it look like I'm the one that's the scam artist, making me look like I'm the one who is doing all the bad. And I'm like, maybe we are related. I don't know. What I can say is I have definitely never had enough information to legitimately prove that we're related. And I'm only thinking about that now. Like, I never really thought about it, you know? Like, I literally never actually even thought about the possibility in that, like, on this level to, like, actually be convinced we might not be related until now. That him and I wouldn't be related. And when you think about it,
You look a lot like him.
give me a second. ID, thanks for the follow. Sammy, thanks for the follow. ID, welcome to the broadcast. Half brothers, yeah, well, like I said, at this point, I don't actually know for sure. To be totally real about it,
Have a good night, Vale.
I don't have enough information to verify that what I'm saying is true. I never meant to lie. This is what I've been told my entire life. You know, I'll ask you not to penalize me for going off of, you know, what I've been told since I was a small child. If you want to, I guess, you know, feel like a big person, feel smart, feel special. Anyway. Blake, welcome to the broadcast. Yeah, this is awesome. This is going to be good. We're going to have a good day. It's going to be a good day for everybody.
Not for you. You got kicked out of this place.
Jay, welcome to the show. That reminds me, I thought about something earlier. Now, I have my name, right? They want me to have a nickname in the market, right? So I'm thinking something like, what was it?
What's it going to be? Spit it out. Let's get to it. Get to stepping.
Musky Jeff was what I came up with.
That's what you came up with? Musty Jeff?
It doesn't get more fitting than that, man.
Okay.
That's it. That's what I'm picking. Best get the patent. Wow. You best get the trademark before I buy it. Musky Jeff. You're welcome.
I try to. Sometimes I get too in the zone. Or sometimes I'm not even paying attention. I'm supposed to be watching. I'm just looking at the comments. But I try.
I don't want it, you know? Like, for me, it's like I'm going to fit somewhere in the media industry. I don't know where. I know that it's going to be with me in the forefront. Until I get there, I would rather build my life to a point where I'm friends with the people that are currently in the industry, because those are the people that I currently jive with on a personal level. Quan, welcome. Quan, thanks for the follow. Rosemary, welcome to Vigo. Yeah, like, this is my way of saying that I'm not mad at the government for chipping me when I was an infant. I'm not mad at the military for putting the nanotech in me with the shot in the arm when I was 18.
When he was 18, he got the nanotech. It's nanotech, not nanobots. I kept thinking it's nanotech in his veins, right? He got injected with it when he was 18. He has a military chip in the back of his ear. He's fucking psychic. He's an empath. He's telepathic. He's fucking everything.
I ain't mad at frickin' Musker Bezos for, hijacking my chip.
Mustard Bezos?
And doing the whole Starlink thing.
That was Elon Musk, not Jeff Bezos, not Mustard. Oh, because he's Musty Jeff? What the fuck? I don't even know anymore.
What I want is a return on my investment in an immediate sense where I'm able to interact on the next iteration of my adulthood in the market while maintaining personal control of my life.
See, this is where it just doesn't make any sense. He should have ended the stream probably a while ago. He could have just been all philosophical. If he just knew when to shut his mouth. What the fuck?
Kate Cassandra, thanks for the follow. John Escobar, welcome to Vigo. Yeah, this is real. Some people are like, oh, it's cool. I mean, I'll tell you what, it seems cool until you start meeting the people that are the children of like people that are feared and revered in society. Then it becomes real quickly. Ironically, like, let me put it this way. When I was young, I really got into like stuff that interested me in a lot of different ways. So like the most powerful, scary people in the world, the good ones, the bad ones, I'm used to them. So like whenever I dealt with all that when I was 21 into, last year, 2021, it didn't really scare me. I was like, oh, Rockefellers, what do you call it?
Last year wasn't 2021, and he hasn't been 21 for a very long time, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Oh, it's freaking A.
So you think it's 2022 still?
Rothschild, Carnegie, never scared me because I've operated on like the way that they have organized society since I was like in my early 20s. Like I studied all that and kind of started living my life that way. So it was like whenever I had to go toe to toe with their people,
when have you gone toe to toe with the Rockefellers?
we became friends instead of, like it started off like, all right, we're getting rid of you, kid.
You wouldn't be begging Josh for money if you were friends with the fucking Rockefellers and you got along with them and the people of those types or what.
Then it was like, well, we could figure something out. Now, what I'm dealing with are people who are of what some people may call the cowboy persuasion, right? That's new for me. Definitely my personality. Either way, these are people that have kind of been in the background of my life since I was small, that I've never known about, that I'm now finding out about. I'm going to mesh with them easily because of my personality, because, who they are is who I am.
Because I don't get along with any other human on this planet. That's how I know I'm going to get along with these guys.
In those ways, it's going to take a lot of work because I was not.
Yes, cooking. I skipped a lot from yesterday because I was like, today is important. This is from 1:29 today. So this is just like 8 hours ago. He's still going. He's still going right now. It looks like he found another wall to sit beside. But we're going to pull up him getting kicked out eventually.
Built or equipped for who I am. Say it that way. Like you got mind, body, spirit, right? Y'all know what my nickname used to be. Well, what do you do when they call you the spirit, yet you got a physical body? Like I'm.
Is that his new nickname, Spirit?
Like I'm supposed to be invisible, but I don't really do the whole invisible thing because it's like not possible, unless you guys want to okay, for example, sometimes like a homeless person will leave a blanket on the side for you to pick up so you don't freeze that night. Unless you want to do that with like an actual, patented military cloak that you evidently, leak to the internet, the schematics for, so like I can kind of pick it up without getting in trouble. They're probably gonna have to wait because like As crazy as it sounds, that's where things are at. Of what people are expecting. People are literally expecting me to become like physically invisible for their comfort. Sorry to tell you, as far as I know, it isn't currently possible. Like, I don't want to spend the next 20 years pretending to be invisible when it's been super obvious that it's me the whole time. Jared, welcome to the broadcast. Katrina, thanks for the hearts. Anna, welcome to Bigo. IT, thanks for the follow. IT says hi. Hi, how are you? Rosemary, thanks for the follow. So yeah, don't let me forget. Muskie Jeff.
Muskie Jeff is his nickname for Jeff Bezos or him?
Is Muskie Jeff.
Him. Okay.
You don't actually have to call me that, but like maybe that's what you put the order in as.
Oh, for the fucking food.
May goes, well, nice to meet you, Steph. Thank you, May. We're gonna. I really don't want to get in the middle of this. I'm here to sit. I ain't here to even do the thing. Okay. This is me being willing to. This is like a shelter-in-place situation for me for the moment. 3 years late. You're welcome. May says, well, nice to meet you, Steph. Nice to meet you, too.
It's like shaking his empty drink, snapping his fingers as if that's gonna fucking do anything. Fucking Thanos snapping people. This guy.
Hey, Joey, any word on that order? Or did somebody steal it from me already? Because it appears to me I've been stolen from again. Fonz, thanks for the hearts.
Is that good? Hopefully.
Brigida, welcome to the broadcast.
Prosciutto. Barracuda.
I'm out grocery shopping right now. Oh, okay, cool. Well, it's just like you asked me, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go that far don't go that, you guys are going too far. I'm the one that's supposed to look like I'm going too far when I'm catching up. Because I'm catching up for you guys. I don't have to. I could have left. Pun intended. Brown skin, welcome to broadcast. Juke, welcome to Biga. Y'all, it isn't even 11 o'clock yet. We're already going 100 mile an hour. All right. I guess we did say international, which means the slowest we're going to go is Autobahn. Autobahn speed. Come on. Keep up.
I don't know what that means.
Santa, welcome to Bigo. So you got to remember, too, is how my community treated me. All right, growing up, it's like, oh, you need help? Go figure it out yourself. So like around here, let's say people ask me for help. The way that I help you is going to be by saying, figure it out.
Great help. That's amazing.
For the most part. That's what I got. That's what I got from where I grew up. That's what you're going to get here because you guys got to work together. I'm going to treat you like family. I ain't going to forget we technically aren't related. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to feed me, it takes a village. You guys got to work together. Figure out where I am. Send fucking shit.
I'm going to give you as much as they gave me. Then y'all can freaking work it out. Because after I give you what I give you till the storm passes, that's between you two. I don't have anything to do with it. ID goes, it's only 11 where you're at? Yeah, it's 10:34 PT. ID goes, I thought Florida was East Coast time. Florida is East Coast time. Why do you ask? I go off based on, like, when I'm on Bigo, I go based on what the app tells me. All right. So sometimes my location will say Washington, D.C. Sometimes it says where I'm actually at. Right now, it should say, wait. Does it say I'm in Florida? There's no way it says I'm in Florida. If it says I'm in Florida, then I'm supposed to be with that freaking. I knew I was right. I'm supposed to be with that Swedish model chick right now. I'm supposed to be in Miami with a Swedish model chick. That is how much Santa Monica. I want to make sure I blame the right place. That's how much Santa Monica stole from me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That I'm supposed to be with a verified Sweden's top model, traveling, doing what I do, helping her do what she's doing.
What in Santa Monica made him think that he's supposed to be living in Miami with some Swedish model, traveling, doing what he does?
Currently in Miami. That's how much Santa Monica stole from me on a personal level.
What are you talking about? Elaborate.
Plus, I freaking told them not to be spreading the name around. Literally said to their faces, put my life at risk to tell them it was classified. They turn around, we're going to play with this. Glad you had fun. Get ready for the hurricane. Literally. What does my location say? Y'all got me skeezed out. Katrina, Tina Cole, don't leave. Don't sweat. Let me take care of it before the whole world has a scramble. Katrina, Tina, Amish Fonzie, Joey, Snap Jackie, Big Dog, May, Kayla, Fiona, Flamingo Bay, Paula Connell, ID, Sammy, Kat Smith, Joanne, Stacy, ID, Jim.
He viewed my profile here. That's scary. That's always scary. Princess
Cooper. All right, this one, because it's a Starbucks thing. Hi, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Flamingo, thanks for the hearts. Here's the deal. An old man stole my Starbucks.
I saw you drink it all. What are you talking about?
The Irish are handling this situation. Get it done.
Just snapping away, man. What's the Irish? The Irish are gonna take care of the old man who stole your Starbucks?
Shop at Walmart. Naya, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for the hearts. May says, I'm Irish. Awesome. Do you want to come in clutch since some old guy was stupid and decided to steal a coffee from me? Not giving a hell, not giving a rat's ass what happens otherwise. As a way to try and tell me that I did it when it was like apparent, when it was like either a half brother that I may or may not have, a sister that I may or may not have, a mom that I may or may not have, or a dad that I may or may not have had. Definitely wasn't my son's fault. He'd be dead because my family's nuts.
What the fuck is I thought this was about the old man stealing the Starbucks coffee. I don't even think he knows what he's saying anymore. This is just like.
I'm working on it. All right. What, anybody want to get me a 16-ounce iced coffee from Starbucks? Don't worry. I'll clean all this up later. I would have cleaned it up now. We ain't doing the Jeff thing where we blame the wife. I ain't doing it. It's done. I know what that feels like. We ain't doing it. Like, what I'm trying to tell you is...
It's like mentioning family members he's not supposed to mention. James.
It's like, we've taken it as far as we could. Like, I've taken it border to border. I've literally gone through all the states except the ones that are like, practically islands. I'll go to Vegas for you. I do have the ability...
What a sacrifice. I'll go to Vegas for you. Like, one of the funnest places.
to walk out of Vegas and survive. Surviving being something that would be obvious when I say that I'm going to walk out of.
Oh, yeah. He was in Santa Barbara. He got him mixed up with Santa Monica. How does he never know where he is after he says it like a billion times?
Vegas. I would like to go to Vegas, make my start in Vegas, because that's going to be the easiest thing for everybody.
I was thinking about it. I was like, I'd like to go live in Vegas. I think it'd be pretty cool to live in Vegas, guys.
On a global scale. Plus, there's a platform that's like up and coming that I was doing research on earlier. That's like based in Vegas. That I want to start investing in personally.
I gotta find this platform. Wow, my leg went crazy.
She goes, "Oh, you have a son." I'm gonna block you because you're dumb. No offense, but I'm totally serious. I love you either way. That'd save her life. I didn't have to, but you know, when it's an A1 day one, I'd rather be mean to them than let them be screwed. Oh, finally. Jamie Austin, welcome to the broadcast. G-Man, welcome to the broadcast.
Maybe it's talking about kick.
Guys, this is going to be a serious one. This one is damn serious.
Like he kicked Sophie for asking that?
Because, like, I don't think I need to explain. I won't be. Here's the thing. When I start the broadcast stays until the broadcast's over, whether it's the battery dying or the battery being full. Today, it's going to be until the battery dies.
I should actually check.
What I'm saying is, you could order me something, let me know something's ordered. You could also give me Taco Bell.
Should also give me Taco Bell if you don't want to give me Starbucks.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. How generous of James.
Like, realize over here split out 3 different ways for y'all. You're respecting me less for going further for you.
I mean, it would make sense if he knew because he was calling her an A1 D1 and she, was watching him from way back, right?
I don't want you to go further for me. I'm asking you to keep things where they're at because I have to stay on par with where I'm at. The problem I'm having is where I give somebody an inch, they take a mile. They're like, oh, well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not stealing anything. That's the difference. I'm actually owed a mile. You guys are owed an inch. I give you 2 inches in return for 1 inch that I'm asking in return. You're like, well, that's not business. I know, because I'm not trying to get extra. I'm trying to get what's already mine. Like, I'm trying to pull my money out of a bank that never had a right to steal it from me to begin with. It's like if someone comes into your home, empties your safe, puts it in a bank for you, then looks at you and says, you're welcome. It's kind of a crime. I want my money. Putting it with the World Bank didn't keep it safe.
James, you never put money in the World Bank.
It did before the decentralization of finance. It did before blockchain. Give me my money. In return, I will slow down financially to keep things from being decentralized faster. That's an offer to the World Bank.
That'd be a pretty funny troll. It's just a bag of lettuce.
That's an offer to Switzerland. Give me my money. You stole my money. I have every ability to prove it.
Prove it. Show me any receipt. 1 receipt, James.
My existence right now proves
No, that's not going to cut it.
that you stole billions of dollars of what would have been mine by 24 years of age. You are years late. I'm refusing to charge interest. I'm offering you an opportunity to give me what's mine. Do it. Even Stevens, y'all are a neutral country. I'm being a neutral guy. Give me what's mine.
What is he expecting to happen? A taco to appear in his hand for someone to just like be like, I already did the taco.
In return, I'm willing to look the other way.
From what?
As you call it. You give me what's mine, then I move on into decentralized finance. Without pulling people away from the centralized system of finance. Faye, welcome to the broadcast. ID, welcome to Bigo. Rose Thomas, welcome to Bigo. Precious, welcome to Bigo. Excellency, welcome to the broadcast.
Welcome to the body.
Nikita, welcome to the broadcast.
Oh yeah, all you guys, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to YouTube, I guess. I don't have the same pep as James does when he does it.
Yeah, in case we didn't notice, I got my leverage with the World Bank here in Los Angeles County. It's time, guys. Like I've been getting it since 2021. Now I have it. We have control. They want to keep their system. Let's work together. Kira, thanks for the hearts. Like, you guys are operating on a level.
I gotta find that stream. Do you remember when that was, Stewie? When he was like, oh, "You fucking slutty criminals,"
where you think that you could frame me as nuts by getting a guy named Joshua, which was like Jesus's original name.
Jesus is okay. Where are we going with this?
To buy me a coffee that then when it's on my coffee cup, make me look like I think I'm Jesus. It isn't the 70s. Everybody knows.
That's why people think Josh bought him stuff. I mean, like, I don't know how you prove a negative, right? So if Josh didn't, you can't really prove that he didn't, right? Josh, I'd be disappointed if I found out you did, but I don't know. James is also saying a lot of crazy fucking shit today that I don't think has any basis in reality.
It's done. I'm sorry to tell you, you don't have any leverage on this. You don't. I won. Give me what's mine. JR, welcome to the broadcast. Chocolate, welcome to the broadcast. It is a war between Gen X and Gen Z. I'm sorry, but between Gen X plus Gen Z, the millennials, then the older people who most people don't remember the name of the Generation 4. Katie, welcome to Bigo.
The baby boomers?
I'm over here making my best efforts to get everyone to work together. Like,
what are you doing to make them work together too, by the way? Because like I don't see that at all. I just see James causing conflict everywhere he goes.
For the low cost of practically free 99. Jim S., welcome to Bigo. I won't lose this battle.
Too bad.
You know I won't. I don't have a war to win. It isn't my war. Dynasty, welcome to Bigo. Welcome to the broadcast. Yep. Kimmy, welcome to Bigo. Welcome to Bigo.
See if I can... yeah, I should be able to.
When I said it's all mine, I wasn't joking. I was being literal. I now have I got the Avengers.
This is an interesting part.
What do I got in my pocket in a literal sense? I got the Avengers. I got an army of aliens. I got SHIELD. Then I got an artificial intelligence version of the human race.
In his pocket, guys. Literally, that's what he said.
Challenge me on it. You're welcome to. We can go earth, wind, fire, and water if you want. I'd rather get what's mine. Go back to minding my own business. Thanks for the hearts, Katie. Apparently, this is how much my family's owed, both from my dad's side and my mom's side. I won't keep all of it for myself.
What is the other? Oh, I don't know. I need to.
Myself. What I'm having an issue with is I got a lot of people who aren't out here doing the work who think they're going to steal $14 million from me by deciding to go to the grocery store before buying me a cup of coffee.
Stealing $14 million from you because they're going to the grocery store before buying you a coffee?
No, you aren't. You cost wherever you live. You cost your county $14 million by deciding to go shopping before buying me a cup of coffee. You're not taking into account where I'm sitting. Always, thank you.
I don't know if that's like a threat, a veiled threat, because I've heard James say he thinks that it costs that much to keep him in jail, and that's why they put him back in jail. So he's saying, like, since you're not buying me a coffee, I'm going to go commit a crime, and then it's going to cost this county $14 million to put me in jail, and it'd be your fault because you didn't buy me the coffee? Because that'd be some crazy fucking shit, because I don't know how it would make sense the other way.
Now, you made Ventura County $14 million. Good for you. It doesn't change the fact that I've already put billions of dollars into the United States Police Force through circumvented stock options. Let's call them.
Okay, yeah, sure, let's call him that.
Katie goes, how's your day going? My day is starting to stagnate because my coffee cup is empty. Yeah. Plus, I have to wait till the phone dies to then go charge it, to then go get my free chalupa or whatever the hell you call it for downloading the app for Taco Bell, because I have to put a credit card in from a guy that owes me millions of dollars that will never be able to pay me back. It's a rough day. I'm thankful the sun's out, because you know how they say, sun's out, guns out.
Sorry. This is just, it just goes on. This, I think this is where it starts getting insane. I probably should have started from here, but what is this?
Sorry, sometimes I like to act like a tweaker.
You kind of are a tweaker, just without the drugs.
If you don't know what a tweaker is, don't ask. I never wanted to know. Hockey, thanks for the heart. Stacy, hi, how are you? Welcome to Bigo. I'd buy one if I could. I appreciate you. So I was already shopping. You existed in my broadcast before I asked for the coffee. I already know. Like when I did Periscope, I knew all of that before I did Periscope. It was subliminal. You get the point. Afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Mary Wilson, welcome to Bigo. He says, so how long have you been on this app for? I'm new. I've been all over. As far as like how many times I've been here. Do you want a straight answer, or do you prefer, language that doesn't make sense?
I mean, let's just keep speaking the language that makes no fucking sense.
To like people who belong to a cult. Joey,
You want to start a cult, guys?
says, I have my earbuds in. I can't stop to look up the phone number. Listen, it is so irrelevant to me, you don't even realize. Like, it's over. Don't buy me the coffee. Find another person to like come to the broadcast to buy me the coffee. I got you.
All right.
What I will say is,
So crazy.
I don't think it's a good idea to attempt to sexualize me right now.
Well,
Like, I will go home with an old lady. Like, I will. Like, here's the thing. Over at Albertsons, right?
it's like Spring said, he's irritable and then he gets super sexual. What the fuck do you get an old ladies trying to pick him up or bring him home?
Minding my own business. Saying, okay, I'll let somebody take me home. Because that's the environment for it. Over here, I will actually take charge because, like, that's the position I'm sitting in right now. Like, I will follow all the way through. You don't want me to get up and pursue a relationship or pursue somewhere to sleep tonight in reference to where I'm at right now. I'll make a lot of money. I'll get a lot out of it. Y'all will lose a lot. Clara Mary, thanks for
The image is going to be a little messed up because airdropping files, but I have like we can watch him get kicked out. When is this about to end? Let me check here. We got like 10 minutes left of this, and then we can watch him get kicked out on the screen if you want. It'll be done by that time for sure.
Follow. Big welcome to Bigo. Katie, thanks for the 100 hearts.
We just caught the tail end of it, the audio, so I want to actually see like what instigated it, what happened, you know.
Thank you, Mary Wilson. Welcome to Bigo. Hockey, thanks for the 100 hearts. They need to fix this swipe issue on here. I agree. My recommendation is to send in a report. I don't do that. I didn't do it the first time I was on here, or the first time I was on, a live streaming app. Bigo hasn't offered me anywhere near as much as Periscope did, and Periscope didn't offer me enough to.
Bigo's not offering you enough beans, James.
Reach out to solve technical issues. All right. Minhoon, welcome to the broadcast.
Juan,
welcome to the broadcast. I keep saying I'll send one. All right. Well, then now what would be better is if you were able to get me 3 of the breakfast sandwich wraps. That would, as long as you're able to afford it, then that would be the next best thing.
3 sandwich wraps. Went from 1 coffee to 3 sandwich wraps.
I wouldn't do the 1 sandwich wrap. There's a 3 sandwich wrap option. Should you decide to want to get me that, like the sausage, egg, and cheese burrito type thing. ID, welcome to Bigo. Maya, welcome to the broadcast. Stacy, welcome to Bigo. Hockey says from Starbucks. Gonna need a 16-ounce iced coffee with light ice.
So specific, James.
I used to watch the news live streams. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, now you see what happens when you lie to somebody that's involved in international affairs?
Correct.
You kind of screw up the whole world. Now I got to fix it. Makes you feel big and powerful, and then you got to clean up the mess. Thankfully, I've never made that type of a mess. What I'm telling you is I was so far ahead that my mess cleaned things up. Minwan, welcome to Bigo. What I'm saying is there were so many people not doing their job, and I was doing so much that when I made a mess, the people who weren't doing their jobs had to do their jobs. I got a chance to rest in order to heal up.
You went to jail.
It actually put things in order when I made a mess.
When you abused your girlfriend on the side of the road. When I made a mess.
He goes, sounds like you've had a crazy past, dude. Well, let me put it this way. My past was chaotic. No, I'm over it. I don't like it isn't funny. Like, it isn't funny. It isn't. I don't find it funny. I don't find it comical. I don't enjoy it.
Don't bring it up. Don't talk about it. Don't bring up your ex. Don't bring up their family. Don't do any of that shit.
That actually, I'm telling you my truth. I really am telling you my truth. Like, I literally met my spirit animal in real life. He's a human being. Technically. What's my point? Is like, I've seen so much and learned so much that it's like, I don't really know why we take these things seriously. At the end of the day, either way, I keep my doors locked. I'm lying. I don't. You guys should. I don't. I was raised with the door open, not in the trailer.
James, you don't have any fucking doors.
Way, not let the trailer left way.
You don't even have a tent. Like, Heather's got a tent. Her walls are falling down and shit, and she's like, "Oh, open up the doors." Have the hairdryer blowing.
I don't mind it. People can be fun sometimes in those areas. Y'all taught me by like forcing me into those arenas. Grew up in a farm. I like the door being open. I don't like closed doors. When I'm in the country, I don't like closed doors. Right now, I'm comfortable on a level that feels like home. Like, I literally, like, I go into Starbucks, like, with my face in my phone, go up into the bathroom real quick, go see if my order's there, I grab it, while it's like my hello to the employees is a given. You know, it's like I say hi without looking up kind of thing, because it's like they're my people. I can't. Now, do I got qualms?
Shit.
No,
Calm down, James.
I don't.
Jesus. Okay.
Should I? Some people think I should. Listen, I've been through suffering. I don't need more.
Oh God.
I'd rather forgive people that have wronged me massively to be able to move on faster on a personal level. Professional stuff, bro, checks and balances. I'm a Libra, comes with the territory.
Oh, James, Libra's. He shouldn't be a Libra.
Katrina, thanks for the 100 hearts. Yes, there's a Rolls Royce pulling up. As you can imagine, I'm referring to you guys because it is slightly intimidating for most of the people around me. I'm an empath. I feel their fear. I'm experiencing their fear.
You're scared. You're not experiencing other people's fear. You're not an empath.
They're really afraid of the guy that is driving a Rolls Royce. He doesn't want them to be afraid of him. I'm able to relate to that experience 100%. When you aren't scary, you don't want people to be afraid of you. Usually it takes one to know one. I am not somebody that is actually scary. That's why I'm able to recognize that there is a person in our immediate environment that isn't scary. Respect someone that deserves respect. You will end up fearing them should you decide to be ill-advised on a level where you decide to lack respect.
No, this is from today around 2 p.m. And it's almost, we got like, I think less than 5 minutes left of this. Yeah, like 4 minutes left. And then I'm going to show you guys him getting kicked out of this place. And then we can come back because this is where like the video would split into the other ones. I don't know how long we're going to go, but like he's on one today. Yeah.
I'm to a point in the day where the people offering me help are from the savior perspective. I don't have blood money to offer. I'm happy to keep people going. I don't have anyone to save right now. After I'm paid, I can start doing that again. I can't tell you how much CVS owes me.
CVS, the drugstore? What does CVS owe you?
I literally don't. I haven't had time to calculate how much CVS owes me yet.
For what?
All the way back from 2021. No, 2021. Listen to me. No. CVS owes me all the way back to 2018. People are like, no, keep that quiet. I'm good, bro. Like, I'm tired of living outside. I'm willing to let go of that money because I'm sick of doing this. It's like Valiant. People are like, oh, it's cool. Here's something I learned. Buying in isn't the same as selling out. I'm buying in. I'm not selling out.
I don't think you're doing either.
The mistake I made in my childhood, the mistake I made in my young adulthood, the mistake I made in my mid-20s was refusing to buy in when I should have. A fourth chance is 4 more than most people ever get. I'm buying in.
Don't squander it by like violating restraining or protective orders. Just don't do that.
When you keep too much during a time when it's appropriate to sell, I'm using business language. What happens is that you end up losing altogether. You become too big. People become uninterested because you become unrelatable. Then you end up selling at half the price anyway. I'm in a situation where my personal life is at ransom in reference to this situation. I'm buying in. I won't be faking my death or legitimately dying for my bloodline. I'm smart.
I think he's picking his nose and eating it because that's what he does off camera now. See? He's like, and then he's got the, because I've used, I don't even know. I'm not getting into it. It makes it grosses me out thinking about it. I don't know. Yeah.
I picked my nose, sorry. Like, you realize the kind of stuff I'm talking about on Pigo. I already did the Periscope thing. Russia owes us. I'm doing the Bigo thing because although China owes us, there's business there, man, for me. Russia, I have become more personally acclimated with because of certain parts of my past. We got to get there. I have to get there with China.
We need to get him on Dr. Phil before he leaves California because I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he'll go on Dr. Phil either. But he'd have to it'd have to be somebody famous that he would accept help from, and no one else is gonna pay to solve whatever the fuck this is. Dr. Phil may be the only hope. Is there a new Dr. Phil? Is there a more young blood Dr. Phil? Because Dr. Phil is kind of old, actually. Jeremy DeWitt went on Dr. Phil. It wasn't really that productive. I don't know what else to suggest.
I have to get there with Asia. Why lock your car when your car was already locked? Sorry, I'm surrounded by people that want to steal from me. They want to do business with me. The thing is, I saved your people. It's
How'd you save the people? I was distracted by you picking your fucking nose.
You got a Rolls Royce. I can't seem to find myself the free burrito using another person's credit card that they decided to allow me to use legally.
Doesn't that just sound sketchy coming out of your mouth, though?
The answer is maybe. With the people that work for with the people that are above the people you work for, the answer is maybe. The reason the answer is maybe is because the likelihood that there's drugs involved is an 87% chance. I hate drugs because 85% of people in America that are incarcerated have some form of involvement with drugs.
And this is where
I'm telling.
That's where I switched him. So let me pull up the one where we can actually see him get kicked out and see more context for it. I'll get it pulled up here. Give me 1 second. Whoa.
Check my check.
Check by check, day by day. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Okay, so this is him walking away from the store. This is him still under the store, so it must be. We can get a little bit of pre-game, guys. I think so. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, all right, let's go.
You're going to sign up a whole bunch of people that aren't going to do a good job instead? No, you're going to let me in. This time I wouldn't choose the Marine Corps. The Air Force is going to need me.
The Air Force is going to need you. I mean, at least he's still talking crazy even before he gets kicked out.
Due to the whole Space Force thing. The Air Force they're going to need some help. We'll probably go Air Force this time. I could go Space Force. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't say Space Force with a straight face. I can't yet. We're just not there yet as a country. It's
He can say nanotech in my blood veins and the chips behind his ear, but Space Force is just, what are you, crazy?
Not my thing. I bet you there's food in that bag. I would have grabbed it already if I hadn't gotten an order. Yeah, Space Force. I can't say Space Force with
His like thing is really bad. His connection at this point, or maybe his phone's dying.
Space Force with a straight face. I can't. Come on, come on. Like, we can't come up with something more effective than Space Force. 1 second. Now my audio is on.
Okay,
What's up?
okay. We just had 2 more phone calls, complaints that you guys are being rude to customers.
I'm gonna.
So she said you're only being on 2 more phone calls. I don't know why they were like, yeah, you can have 2 more phone calls. Now you're being rude to customers. I wonder what he was doing to be rude. I mean, other than being himself today, because himself is fucking crazy.
Let's say 2 things
Okay.
real quick because
say,
I'm on live stream.
yes, I understand.
Okay,
that.
this young man hasn't said a thing to anybody. He hasn't said a word.
They described you.
I'm informing you, as you said, the 2 of us sitting here have been bothering customers. He hasn't said a word. He's been
Okay.
minding his own business,
Okay.
as have I.
I'm just saying, we've just had 2 phone calls in the past 10 minutes.
What
2 phone calls. Oh.
did they say?
They said there's a gentleman on his phone with a tan jacket and a beard and a gray shirt. Or
Okay,
gray
I'm
sweat
described.
Jacket. You're described.
I don't see the problem yet.
Okay. The customers have said
They said-
that you're being rude to customers.
I haven't
and
spoken to
lying
anyone.
things.
I haven't spoken to anyone.
Okay. When we go back to the streams that I was seeing parts of, he was looking people like in the eye, saying crazy shit to them, like crazy shit to them.
I need you to take your live stream and go.
Are we gonna call the cops?
You don't have cups.
No option. Yes, we are.
You don't have cups. And this is when I turned the volume on. I was like, let's listen to this, guys.
No, you literally don't have any.
So
They're
be that as
California
it may,
exempt. They aren't police officers. They are an international security force.
okay,
This is Albertsons. It's a grocery store.
I'm gonna call the Carpinteria Police. I need
You don't have Carpinteria police. They don't exist. It
Carpenter don't have police, apparently.
isn't a police force. It hasn't been since the 50s.
Just James knows.
That's fine.
I'm going to take a walk anyway.
I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing that in respect to you and your coworker. You're welcome.
So don't
I wonder as well, because is that him just going schizo, or is he actually with another homeless person? And Xavier, perhaps.
hang out live stream to live stream somewhere else, then live stream the beach, but you can't be here.
Okay.
All right, next time
You might want to inform corporate.
I would be happy to inform.
No, like in real life, because like there's about to not be any Albertsons in California.
James thinks he has that power to just get all the Albertsons in California taken off because he was asked to leave for loitering for how many hours? We were watching stuff from 1 p.m. it started, and it's now 8:54 when this is being recorded. 9 p.m. 8 hours he just sat out there live streaming.
Yeah, I know.
I'm informing you.
I've been hearing this for 2 years, yes, from my bosses. So that's fine. So I know that. I'm not worried. I'm just worried about you bothering the customers that we have at the
Well,
moment.
since I don't,
Well, it's he said, she said, but I've had 2 people, and then there was the one yesterday.
well,
Okay?
still,
And one yesterday. That's enough, James. Leave this store alone.
didn't happen. All right. Save
Or just stay off the phone. Watch YouTube videos instead or something.
the evidence for the lawsuit. Thank you.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I just shake my head.
All right. There goes Albertsons. Systematic.
And then I went away. So we can see his reaction to this. I want to see how he feels, what he's doing, where he ended up, because now he's still just outside somewhere else now. And then we can go back. So we'll be a little ADD today. Also, I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to go back to yesterday. I'm going to have that uploaded to the archive channel. After the stream, I'm going to start exporting it. So it might be tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll get it up as fast as I can, though.
The order is in for Josh. You're welcome to pick it up.
Is taking stuff out. I mean, like, it'd be pretty smart. This is what I think he's doing. If Josh, let's just say Josh isn't buying him anything, right? Hear me out. Wouldn't it make sense? Because now James is mad at Josh, and he'd be like, well, if everyone turns on Josh, then he'll have to just buy me stuff. He'd be like, everyone thinks you're buying me stuff already, Josh. You should just buy me stuff. Fuck that, Josh. Just block him. Just block him. Just keep it blocked. Don't fucking talk to him. Don't acknowledge his existence. He'll just get more mad and more mad and more mad. And if you're not buying him stuff, the truth will prevail, like I always fucking say. So believe me, everything will be fine. Just don't buy him shit.
Albertsons robbed me of my dinner. Literally. They didn't like what I was saying, so they kicked me out before I could eat. That's actually why they chose to do it. They should have been doing it based on the social order of society. They actually kicked me out in hopes that I would starve because they're brainwashed by a criminal organization. Not my problem.
I'll text Conger to see if he had anything to do with this. Where is Conger?
All right. My problem is I need to find food since I'm being starved by a criminal organization. Thanks for the hearts, Fonz. You know where I will hang out? At a place that can't kick me out. Starbucks.
I don't know why he thinks like he owns Starbucks.
Starbucks kicks me out. They will lose all physical locations in the country. Oh, they kicked me out by moving the entire table. Okay. Well, Starbucks will no longer have locations. No, you go ahead. I'm actually serious. No, I said no. Go. Starbucks will not have any physical locations by 2025. Be prepared.
Okay.
More than likely because there's going to be a discrepancy with them selling alcohol. That's my guess. Abraham Cabotin, welcome to the broadcast. France is burning. Thanks for the hearts.
Since I ran away from work, he has been going, and he's still going. He's still going right now. He's not stopping. That's, dude. I don't. Oh, mamma mia.
Like I said, Olympics in 2025 in France. That wasn't an offer or a demand.
Oh yeah, he needs to be in the Olympics in France for some reason by 2024, and it needs to happen. I don't know why.
It was me telling you how it has to go. Otherwise, you guys lose billions of dollars per country to the decentralized finance network that I don't know anything about yet. You guys tried to put me behind. I don't have any choice except to get ahead on my own. I ain't worried about being on Chase Bank's ATM in the background. There won't be a Chase Bank by the time it's a problem.
Chase Bank's VPN in the background?
I figure maybe it's time to make my point. Why do you think? Okay, I'm going to explain this to you, right? I hang out on state property in California. No matter what I do, I don't end up dealing with what you would call the police because they aren't police. They don't have legal jurisdiction on state property. They don't actually have jurisdiction anywhere. What they're doing is
keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that.
Using a whole bunch of power that they've accrued over the last 100 years to buy people into their bullshit. They are currently a dying breed and they know it. Guys like me might be able to make a little under the table to help them get organized and get with the trend instead of needing to fall off completely. They found me useless until they found me useful. Now I'm useful. I wasn't supposed to.
No, you're not useful at all to anybody. You're very useless. You cause problems. I don't know what you're talking about.
To get kicked out of Albertsons by anybody. Today is a bad day for everybody.
It's been a pretty good day for me.
Carpinteria is about to lose all funding. from the state in reference to money that they get under the bill. At least you're going to get sidewalks, right?
Okay.
The realist, welcome to the broadcast. Users have completed diamond tasks and got 1,092 diamonds. Awesome. Guide users to complete diamond tasks. We get the chance of winning more gifts. Cool. So awesome, right? So awesome. It is cool. It's cool. I'm trying over here. Kind of like dealing with everything at once, you know? Guys, I seriously might leave Competitia tonight. I can't risk somebody bothering me in the middle of the night. I leave Competitia. If I leave here tonight, it isn't going to be here by 2025. It's going to be ransacked by criminals. I'm actually serious. Like, you aren't going to penalize me for warning people, because that would be a crime. It would also be a violation of the Geneva Convention.
He's all about the Geneva Convention. Do I have Geneva Convention on the bingo card? I gotta check. If not, I gotta add it.
I'm doing my thing. Go. You're going to want to go. Mr. Cat, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome
Is he talking to his buddy?
to Vigo.
Who is his buddy?
Lemonade, welcome to the broadcast. Marina Doll, welcome to the broadcast. All right. You might as well. Yeah, so essentially what happened is I don't care what happened, to tell you the honest truth. I'm past the point where it matters.
All right, it's added.
BNF, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Vigo. Janie, thanks for the hearts. What I'm saying is there isn't anything I can do about it without like actually getting involved on a level that isn't appropriate for me getting involved. I would actually make a difference. Right now, people aren't really trying for that. It isn't until, problems actually start that they want to create a solution. Until they understand what's happening to them, they don't want anything to do with it. Most of the time, people never actually want you to do anything about their problems. They want to solve it themselves, or have someone solve it for them completely without them knowing about it. I'm not getting paid to solve these problems. My answer is no. Your form of payment being not murdering me in the middle of the night, no offense, isn't enough for me.
Is that what people are offering you to solve these problems, James? It's weird that James and Heather think they can solve all the world's problems.
The price is a little bit higher than a life that you don't have the right to take. Just saying. Now I got to skip on all this, and I'm walking out of here tonight.
Yeah, even the bots don't understand him, so they don't fucking talk to him.
Wow. All right, then let me let you know. Bratsky, привет, как дела? Let me tell you something. What's currently happening right now for you guys is that the people that you work for, that you're perfectly comfortable with telling you what to do every day, is about to wipe your entire town off the map without provocation. Congratulations on making the right choice in reference to your loyalties. You're so smart. I wish I was like you. Anyway, Monster Cat, thanks for the follow. This is my way of telling you that I've graduated. I guess that would be... like graduating a year early from a 4-year college.
Okay. Where are you graduating to? I thought he meant I'm upgrading from the Albertsons to, he's going to Starbucks? A different Starbucks? Oh no, Starbucks moved their table, so there's not going to be any Starbucks left either. Where is he going? He ended up somewhere. Wait, no. He's walking again now. Live right now, he's walking again. Did he get kicked out of 2 places?
Something to that effect. Onto whatever you call a PhD school. I don't even know what you call it. All right. I hope you guys heard all of that. Did you guys hear them trying to blame this Latino kid sitting next to me? Here, give me a second.
No, they didn't try to blame him at all. They were blaming you. They left him alone.
I have to text the dude that bought me from Albertsons to let him know that they kicked me out illegally. I was literally there minding my own business.
You guys, I was literally just there minding my own business. That's how Heather would say that.
Did you guys hear them trying to blame the Spanish kid next to me? And then decide to ask me to leave and not come back because I defended the Spanish kid? That's literally what, like, I can't believe that. That was absolutely wild. He goes, get out. Here, you guys ready? I'll get out. I'm out. You see how that works? Goodbye. All right. Because those were your freaking options. I hate to tell you, those were your options. Live or die. You chose die. Don't blame me.
He was being rude to the customers, which at least that's what was called in. It was called in. He was being weird to customers for sure.
It isn't my fault. I'm not with the Illuminati. It isn't my fucking problem. I came offering you an extra option. What happened? Nothing. Absolutely nothing that I care to repeat happened. Yeah, it really is like not a big deal to me anymore. I don't care. Like, what more could I do about it? Essentially, the Latinos are being used to starve out the Illuminati, to like get America back from, you know, a ginormous criminal organization. I am not going to get in the middle of that. It didn't happen. Sorry. So I'm going to go on state property where I can't be removed by pseudo police officers that aren't actual police officers who don't have the legal right to remove me from the property. They don't have the right to remove me from Albertsons. Doesn't change the fact that I would be forced to do all the work that Latino kid is now going to have to do.
Hey, is that you, Phil? Goat?
I ain't doing it. I don't work for anybody for free anymore. I'm a straight white dude.
I didn't tweet out the stream. I don't know. Maybe the Twitter people don't know. That's where Sprinks is from, Twitter.
I ain't a gay Asian dude. I don't need cover. I don't want cover. You guys have officially pissed me off. All right. You don't have to worry about repercussions. Like I said, this is too much drama for me to be like, this is the type of thing I walk away from. Like I'm walking away. I'm putting my head down. I'm getting
You're asked to leave.
my sleep. Then I'm walking away. I'm probably well, I don't know if I could stay until I'm going to have to find somewhere to charge my phone. But, you know, I'll do my best to stay until Saturday. The thing is, you guys, like, they're really trying, I'll tell you. So I guess they are closing down Albertsons. You guys, I don't know if you guys heard did you hear what that lady say? That's what her boss was telling her. What I can tell you is I didn't know that was already a thing.
I didn't know. So I guess all my plans are foiled already.
You know? Apparently it's already a thing. I'm just because of my background, I'm pretty good at predicting stuff, especially when it comes to business. Then gaining an education on an international level to the point of understanding, you know, everything from social organization to energy systems. It was presented to me in a form.
Yep. Yes, Mr. Squirrel. The Irish, the Boomers, the Bank, Jesus, aka Josh, the Avengers, AI, an army of aliens. He also had the AI. Yeah, that goes with that. And now the Illuminati, top from today. Those are the top picks.
form of business. So essentially, I pretty much always know what's going to happen in reference to people that are under the hierarchy of social organization. It's math. It might seem like I'm clairvoyant. It's science. It's math. It's chemistry. You know, I was taught in a form of business, so it all makes sense to me. As far as selling out this or selling out that, it doesn't work that way. On this,
Michael Conger's calling me. Should we answer? Should we? Hold on. Michael Conger, I'm on live stream. Do you care if you're on live stream? What? You're on stream too? Oh, okay. What's going on, Conger?
Well, I was live when you texted me. I was live. We've been listening to him since he got. We were live when he got kicked off of the out of the store.
Oh, okay. But so you didn't call that in then? Like that was.
No, I was live when it happened.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just wanted to know.
Hey, what about this? And we were talking about this in my deal. What if it was? What if Josh called the store? Maybe he got tired. Maybe Josh got tired of him messaging about food. Josh called and said, "Hey, there's an idiot outside."
I mean, I'll ask him. I don't know if Josh knew where he was, but I'll see.
Wouldn't he have to know to place a food order?
Well, he's saying that he didn't place the food order and that James is just saying that to get people mad at him, but I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know, but yeah, I was live when you texted me, and I'm like, well, if I tried to text you, it would have ended my live. So.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Well, I got you on the vid screen. I just ended and told people to come watch you because I ended a while ago, so everybody's looking forward to watch you now. So.
Well, I'll get back to it then. Thanks for.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Peace.
Platform.
Michael Conger, there.
I'm a society. I'm a businessman.
He did not get him kicked out. He was live when it happened.
It's as simple as that. You know how to play your cards right. You don't have to deal with the drama. I got emotional one time. You saw what happened. You know? And I was still able to work my way through it. Thankfully. Trappy, welcome to the broadcast. ID, Muhammad, Goat, Grand Ball, Taylor, welcome to Bigo. Jessica, thanks for the follow. Bob Vaselik, welcome to the broadcast. All right, now I'm down to 29%. I'm going to do my best to find somewhere to plug in. I am concerned because the power grid in this area is constantly being siphoned by the cartel. So there's like not a lot of, like most of the public outlets in this town are constantly being drained from some ulterior source to, fund somebody's pursuits.
That's why he thinks they turned the wall outlets out, not because it's California where there's a billion homeless people, so they don't want them like siphoning the power because everyone needs to charge their phone.
Jam Jones, thanks for the hearts. They're like, why are you selling us out? I'm like, my phone won't charge, I almost said, you dumb motherfuckers. That would have been rude. Right? Pretty rude thing to say. It's nice to be back to caring more about whether or not my phone is charged and whether or not it's somebody's birthday. No offense. I haven't got to celebrate my own birthday in over a decade. No offense, but I don't care about yours.
Does someone have like birthday balloons or something? What's going on with that?
Like, when I get to have my own birthday again, maybe I'll care. When you don't have yours and care about another person's, let me know before the next time you try to judge me for the way I'm being, for the way I'm acting. I sound out a loud one. No, I'm the quiet one. This town is loud. I'm loud. This town is as loud as me. Not supposed to be kicking me out. You're supposed to be inviting me in. Instead, you're kicking me out and inviting in the people who are going to cause you problems. Whatever. That's between y'all. I don't want to be in the middle of it.
Cat Smith asks, why didn't you celebrate your birthday? Let's see what he said. Let's see if he even reads it, actually. He goes so behind on his things.
Almost stayed. See, I'm telling you, this is what they do every place that I go. They put themselves in, they're like, oh, we're gloating. Like, please do gloat. I'm excited. I get to walk away with all your money. Keep gloating. Keep being proud of yourselves. You make me look like an asset. You get to be an asset. I'll take the money.
That's what I think sometimes too, because I swear he like reads comments that I've never seen come up on the screen.
Better than personally associating with people that don't give a shit about me anyway.
Well,
all right.
He just ended. He finally ended. Did he actually end? Or is he switching to like a fucking multi-panel thing or something? Let's take a look. Imagine I wasn't recording that the whole time. Nah, it looks like he's not live now. All right. I'm going to keep an eye out for... We got the bat phone on. It'll be good. Everything will be good. Just got to make sure that it renders.
Quite a bummer that my buddy wasted his money. Don't you think? Buddy spent $10. My friend spent $10 on getting me something to eat. They kicked me out 5 minutes before the order's ready. Kind of weird, don't you think?
I mean, the series is now chasing Saroka.
Decide to kick me out instead of the people that aren't supposed to be there. I guess that's what happens when you're trying to defuse a company to get away with, international war crimes. They aren't going to get away with them. Some of them will be dead before they get caught.
See, I don't know what this wall is. And then he leaves this one and goes, I guess once this is rendered, we'll go up to the restaurant. I don't know. This is a good place to go from. We can't get through all of today. Like, it's like 8 fucking hours, more than that at this point.
The rest are going to end up imprisoned. The UN is about to like really come up with some serious stuff. Like, we're about to have, like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, Interpol is hot on
This is the Conger. It's the Conger
on shit like you wouldn't believe. They're about to be incarcerating a hell of a lot of people. Like, we're going to be starting to create like international prisons and things like that.
International prisons, my goodness.
People are like, oh, we're in America. We're America. Well, you can still go to an international prison. There are places for people who commit international crimes. You hear them in the distance, the people that are guilty of international crimes, screaming their heads off. I hope he demands his money. Me too.
The stream might get a little, I don't know about choppy, but the quality might get down. I've got to airdrop this.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Absolutely.
But it's just temporary.
Just pull up Bigo. You welcome to Bigo. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. You guys ready for this? You know what? I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm screenshotting this.
What are you screenshotting? I hope the thing you just read.
Guys, get this. I have my phone plugged in at the library store. Negative 948 milliamps. It's draining my battery. This plug that was charging my phone this morning is pulling charge out. I have the screenshot of it. It's pulling charge out of my phone.
That can't be a glitch. That has to mean that the wall outlet that produces electricity is now somehow sucking electricity out of your phone. That makes a lot of sense.
It's drawing power from my phone at 1,000 milliamps. And
we actually see the screenshot. Can we see the proof? The airdrop's done now, but the thing should be back. But can we see it? Can you pull up?
It's pulling energy. It's draining my phone. Why didn't you celebrate your birthday? I've never had time to celebrate my birthday. I've never been around people to celebrate my birthday with. I haven't been around people to celebrate my birthday with for like a decade.
James, you celebrate your birthday every fucking year. This was the first time I didn't see him go live and celebrate his birthday.
She's Roxy. Welcome to the broadcast. Kenzie McCullough, thanks for the hearts. Shimano.
Yeah, if you guys want to see James tomorrow, go see Conger. Because I'm, like I said, tomorrow is Heather Day. Heather Day, it'll be a James vacation for me.
It says, how long have you been targeted like this? My entire life. I've been dealing with this my whole life. I finally learned to fight back. Like, I literally almost forgot my blanket on the bench. Like, these psychotic criminal motherfuckers are insane.
Because you almost forgot your blanket on the bench.
They really are. They're absolutely fucking bonkers. They're power-hungry monsters. I don't have any other way to say it. Thankfully, I'm able to rely on the authority. Doesn't matter how much power you have. When someone has authority, you have to do what they say. I've always remained obedient to the authority, and that's why I continue to get the favor. No matter how many times I get bullied by frickin', institutionalizable wannabe citizens. People hiding behind a citizenship.
You're a wannabe citizen because you're stateless, but you still, I don't know. You're like half in, half out. Wannabe citizen, James Saroka.
There's a way to attempt to maintain their existence. Jamie, thanks for the hearts. Rachel, welcome to Bigo. Princess D. No. Well, I'll tell you what, if I did celebrate my birthday with her, I don't remember it.
What a convenient selective memory James has.
I suppose it wasn't memorable. Yeah, I'm yeah. Y'all are screwed. I said no. I wasn't asking. Like, for me, this is upstream. Y'all are the fish. I'm the bear.
He fought a bear too.
Francis Burning says there are, yeah, we're going to call you Francis. Okay. We got to call you Francis because then it sounds less crazy. No offense. There's a ton of YouTubes about targeted individuals. They call themselves. I don't call myself a targeted individual. I feel like that's essentially the international version of calling yourself a victim. Some people are victims.
But you're so close, James. You might as well just take the leap.
I'm victimized. There's a difference between being victimized and being a victim. I am constantly attacked. That's way different than like identifying as a victim. I don't identify as a victim. I process my trauma. I work through my problems. I'm going to be okay. Grand Ball, welcome to the broadcast. XOXO, welcome to the broadcast. LOL, cool, yeah. I'm down to 26%. See, that's the thing. And here's another thing is how you know when you're dealing with criminals is...
The way he walks with his phone makes me dizzy. It's crazy.
I guess, what do you call them on an international level? You call them terrorists. On a local, what do you call it? On a national basis, they're called criminals. On an international basis, they're called terrorists. So essentially, you know that you are being targeted by terrorists when they are trying to do things to you that hurt themselves more than help their pursuits. Okay, so like they'll be trying to, they think they're trying to help you. They think they're trying to help themselves when what they're doing hurts you and them more than it helps either of you. That's when you know you're dealing with someone who is like either I would say, I mean, personally, I would say that they're mentally sick or they're a criminal. You know, they're either mentally sick or they're bad, to put it in layman's terms.
Okay.
But anyway,
That feels like a lot of projection.
I don't want to like be bothering people like, hey, could I charge my phone at your place? So I'm going to concede for the night. Then I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to get some sleep tonight, or I'll end up interrupted by the people that aren't actual police, which will give me leverage on the international scale I'm working on in reference to this project. Then,
In reference to the project.
and I won't have anything to worry about either way. Either I get a good night's sleep or I get leverage that grants me, you know, a nice free ticket to Norway. As I pass the person who's stealing all the newspapers to try and put them in the place that I was sitting next. Like they have this whole, you know how this works. Like I'm literally watching the person as they pass by. Thankfully, you guys are hacked into all the security cameras. You're already getting all the footage. But so you watch the people pick up the newspapers that they stole, that they then tried to put in the place where I then moved to go and sit down at in order to have somewhere to sit for the day.
So many questions. First off, who the fuck is like newspapers? I haven't seen a newspaper in fucking forever. Who's stealing newspapers to frame James? Why would James even steal newspapers? Why would this is just a really weird fucking thing he's thought up in his head. I don't believe this.
Here's the thing. I didn't intend to insult your lifestyle. You threatened my life. You separated my family. No offense, but we aren't friends. We aren't enemies. I should say I'm not your enemy. Unfortunately, based on the way that your criminal organization works, you identify somebody that isn't for you as against you. That should be your red flag to understand that you are criminals. When you send teenage girls to walk behind me to, you know, scuff their feet loud enough so I talk louder as I'm passing by fancy restaurants to make me look annoying. They're children.
So they are sending teenage girls to walk behind James to scuff their feet so he talks louder in the live stream that he's obligated to do at all fucking times. So when he's passing by fancy restaurants, he makes more noise and it bothers them. And this is what the fuck, James?
You're not supposed to abuse your children socially. It's wrong. I will then have to stand in front of said fancy restaurant until young girls go far enough that I'm not following them in such a fashion that it looks.
Wait, you're following them now?
Looks like I'm following them. Because either way, it looks like I'm following them. You guys didn't win the game. You created a box that is now outdated. People see what you're doing. You don't have an ability to hide it any longer. The fact that you're convinced that you have an ability to hide it is proof that Russia and China are going to win, because America is currently the next Nazi regime. You guys don't realize it yet. We lost the war because we are behaving like the Fourth Reich in American form. I'm informing you, we lost the war. What comes next? My guess is that we are going to be cleansed by England and Australia.
England and Australia are going to come in. And what about Canada? Like, I'm right here, dog. I'm right here. What about me?
With a cleanup crew from New Zealand. That's my best guess. Yo, Tom, welcome to the broadcast. Montana, welcome to the broadcast. I'm actually not white. We're going to go ahead and get rid of you. I think you should find me, though, so that I can get rid of your teeth and take your money. I'm tired, hungry, and annoyed. You want to volunteer as my punching bag? Feel free. Department of Corrections, welcome to the broadcast. Scott Gall, welcome to the broadcast. Bouncy, welcome to the broadcast. All right. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't play these games. Good job. Somebody grabbed the stuff off the trash can. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try this one more time. For all of you, I don't know what to tell you. You can blame Santa Monica. You can blame
It's Santa Barbara.
Santa Maria, wherever the hell else. I did my best here. Y'all are dumb enough to kick me out.
I like that he remembers Santa, like Santa Claus, but not the fucking name of the woman part of the city.
Blame your
It's a Barbara, Sandra. It's Barbara.
parents. I don't know. Blame your grandparents. Blame yourself. Blame somebody. Realizing that it's now coming back on you. I'd stop it for you, but I can't. Oh, okay. Now that that's over, how's everybody doing?
I mean, is Santa Monica between Santa Barbara and where is he? Capitur, Caparapa, I don't remember. Capitrone? Caparinti?
Sorry, it's just the next, wannabe trying to steal from me without permission.
Oh, then he might be live again in like 30 minutes. His phone will charge faster if he's not live streaming while he's charging it. So I could see him being like, all right, I'll go off stream. I'll wait till I get kicked out and then I'll come back on. So I'll keep an ear open. It's really loud. You guys are going,
They're asking me how many of them are out of order. All of you is the answer. I was actually going to be able to
Carpinteria. Okay. Just like Sabrina Carpenter. Okay.
Save your lives. Instead, you decided to get rid of me. Not very smart. You are stopped in the middle of the road. You should continue driving, considering I'm sitting in a normal spot and you aren't.
Talk to people in their car. They can't hear you, James.
When someone stops
It's a big, tough guy.
in the middle of the road to call the police on someone that's minding their own business, when you don't have police, you might try recognizing that you have a mental problem.
So when people call 911 in this place, where does it go? Like, who shows up when they call 911?
When you're stopping traffic to cause a problem, you might have a problem. Adri, welcome to the broadcast.
What's going on? It's the lines. How much does these lines go on for? I'm trying to find the ball. All right, we're what, 16? Oh, he's back. Okay.
I'm here. I'm leaving tomorrow. I might be leaving tonight.
He's back.
What I can tell you is God's honest truth. Should they decide to cross that boundary with me now, even if it doesn't matter if I make it this quote unquote state property or not, it's state property either way. That was kind of the point I was making. Like, kicking me off of Albertson property
Fuck off.
was a federal crime. It was a federal offense. They sent an elderly white woman to do their job. I'm the one with the problem.
Okay.
You're the strong one. Thank you for the hearts. Francis, thanks for the 100 hearts. Joanne, thanks.
I called it. He got kicked out. Now he's fucking back to streaming. But if he doesn't find another place soon, his phone will die within like an hour or so, and then we should have the rest of the night peaceful. Hopefully.
Thanks for the hearts. Moi, welcome to the broadcast. Yeah, it's all state property. That's the fact of the matter. On top of that, like I said, I got all the chips and blah, 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 blah. You know, the shots and all that, blah, 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 blah. What I'm telling you is,
I'm recording them. We got them.
To bother me, whether my phone's dead or not dead. You have as many eyes on you as you did anyway. I told y'all I've had that Starlink satellite trained on me since before it was called Starlink. I have had a camera on me since 4.5 years old. Since birth. Like, what do you want me to say since birth and sound like even more insane? Sounds crazy enough as it is. Emily, thanks for the follow. Yes.
It's like a pyramid scheme. There's Bigo's this whole thing. The people who run it get charged with like money laundering and shit, and it's all like just bots and AI, and it inflates your numbers. I think personally, it's like it's a money laundering app. It's not like we'll make a social media platform that looks like it brings big numbers, but it's really, I don't know. It's a confusing place.
So I went to jail and prison and separated from my family for a while to subject myself to a government experiment intentionally in order to gain access to the remainder of the social realm that I had not had access to before. I wanted people to know that I accept and love them. Now I know everything because they call me a know-it-all.
He knows everything. In 6 minutes, this video is gonna end, and I gotta swap him. But we'll go. I'm gonna take a smoke. We'll do the smoke break thing in about 6 minutes.
Well, now I'm an actual know-it-all. That was the whole idea. I put out for society. I really, really made some huge self-sacrifices. They were super disrespectful to me. The good people of this world decided that they were gonna feed me knowledge. Now I technically know everything.
The brain chip.
That was the whole idea. We won't remember this part of it, right? Get the point. Anyway, Fonz, thanks for the hearts. Emily, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the 3,000 hearts. Oh, wow. Exactly. Yeah, I know.
I order my frames from some like sketchy website that I think they're like $30 a frame. But when I get them, I can see through them, so I'm like, it must be fine.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Sorry, I got people psychokinetically like trying to disconnect me from sending a text message while like fucking with my butthole. Literally. They're so dead it's not even funny.
What are they doing to your butthole? What the? Wait, what? What?
Yeah, that, what do you call it? That outlet was putting out at 0.2 milliamps maximum. 0.2 milliamps while draining my battery. Have you ever heard of an outlet that drains your battery? Because I haven't. Thanks for the hearts. Why am I exposing your system? Because you forced me to be butt-ass naked and took pictures of me without my permission. You stole my blood, you stole my semen, you stole my everything. People are dumb enough to think it's funny to the point where they're willing to be shot in the face. Not my problem. It's over. Like, you left me butt-ass naked in a turtle suit in a 30-degree weather box. You could have done a better job, you know? How about not hypnotizing me while I'm still in Pennsylvania, forcing me across the fucking way on my own fruition?
This is like Letitia now, forcing me on my own fruition.
To fuck with my head. Thanks for the help. You could have done a far better job. I deserved far better treatment. I deserved a far faster process. I did. I deserved to get it in a far better way for how much I gave to you. You gave me the shitbag version when I gave you gold. Literally.
getting beaten on the side of the road, getting beaten before even he got caught because he admitted to it before and he's beating other people. That's gold. That's James treating women like gold, apparently.
Grandpa, welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, see, like this is a different breed of I didn't give a shit if when he was at campus and he was a little cold, whatever. Yeah, no, but this is like where's Ali now? He's banned. Who knows where he's off in another world.
Woman Bob, welcome to the broadcast. Here's the deal. Get the
if we can figure that out, I'd be down. We can conjure it up and is that a double entendre? We can conjure up a plan and yeah, we can figure something out.
Mexicans out of my way. I passed them off to somebody for a reason. I can't deal with them. Personal, I could deal with them on a personal level. This is business. Get them away from me. Teach them to do business, then send them my way. Until they're done, smuggling cocaine into the country, I don't want anything to do with it. It isn't my, I'm not international criminal. I'm not like Mr. Badass. I wasn't made to do the stuff that I don't like doing. Sorry to tell you.
Remember when it was like, what? Remember when it was like waterboarding people and stuff for the government? Is that what he's referring to?
The guy for the job is already on the way. I sent him. Not the guy sitting in Taco Bell across from me. You're welcome. I sent him. That way the government wouldn't have to deal with it. That way they wouldn't have to send they wouldn't have to outsource it at all. I decided to take it on personally. Then you're going to turn around and rob me of getting a meal to help me avoid the Illuminati. Like, I'm not afraid of them. Don't you get that? I know how to deal with them. You created bad blood for me with them. I know you're trying to protect me. Then get me something to eat here. Prove your ability to protect me. Because as of now, I am wholeheartedly unconvinced. I am unconvinced.
No one's even talking in here. Amish Fonzie's there, though.
I'm not convinced. You getting the point? Ghoul, thanks for the hearts. This is your thousandth chance. The college thing ended. Now I'm here, right?
The college thing, what, 3 days? 3 or 4 days he was there? Now he's here on the street somewhere. I think he's at the library, you said, right? This is pretty much about to end. I'm pretty sure it loops. Well, not loops, but we got what, 4 seconds, not 4. I can't do math. 11 minus 4 is 7.
After this, I'm on my own. I'm giving you one last chance.
See, there we go. All right, so let me get the other one queued up here for is this it? Yeah, this is it. Sure that
Heather Jackson.
okay. Or so that's ready. Let me, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Nothing. Let me get the music on. I'll put the banner up. What do we do? What kind of music are we gonna do? We'll do this one. I'll be right back. Be right back. back. And where is... There we go. All right. Let's get right back in. A scary loop. A scary loop? I don't know. That's the first it's not a loop ever. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chances on a scary loop. I thought you meant like the music was a scary loop. I was like, I don't think it's not scary, but all right. Oh, my screen fixed itself. Wow, my computer's being good. He ended his live. I don't think he's live again. I'll double check. Sometimes it does a notification if he stops and starts. Just want to make sure that real quick if my phone wants to fucking recognize my. Okay, there we go. I'll play this though.
Thanks for the follow. Janie, thanks for the hearts. Well, my buddy hasn't texted me back. I'm guessing he's either fallen asleep or is embarrassed to try and buy me something after what happened. He's probably like, oh, I lost $10.
Joey?
Oh, they're trying to cut him off from helping me. You guys are really stupid. I do know the risks. Like, I know what's going on. I ain't stupid. Excuse me. Thanks for the hearts. You cut me off from him, then you need to provide me with what he did. You're barely putting out to begin with. Like, you're...
Who's he talking to here? He's talking to me? Is it talking to me? I'm just being narcissistic, but like, I have been trying very hard to get Josh cut off from him. So if I succeeded and he thinks like I owe him stuff, oh, you get out of here, James. You want to talk to me about that 3-4? You got to talk to me.
You're offering me things that I don't need. Like, I'm secure. People are like, you aren't secure. You want to bet? You want to bet? Try me. You have the ability to manipulate and change people's minds. What you don't realize is you aren't in control. You're given permission at times to control. There's a difference. I have favor with the authority. You aren't the power. Your power is delegated to you. I have power. It's my own power. It isn't delegated to me, and it isn't under the regime of the authority that I choose to obey. I'm trusted with my own power by the authority because I'm responsible. I know when to cut myself off. How do you know? Because things were going the way they were supposed to in front of Albertsons. And then they kicked me out. They're like, you graduated. Congratulations. Congratulations on what? I wanted to charge my phone and keep working.
No one said congratulations to him.
You didn't want to do your job. You got mad, so you found a way to get rid of me while robbing me of a meal. It's war. It's legal war. I'm not going to be involved, but I'm guessing the Latinos are going to take you down. Oh, well.
I don't know who he's talking about, but no doubt.
I didn't have anything to do with it. I don't know anything about it. I ain't lying to you. Honey, welcome to the broadcast. ID, welcome to Bigo. Jackie, thanks for 100 hearts. Soulsider goes, where'd you grow up? I haven't grown up yet.
Just like he was at war with the bus people. Who was it? The other Subway. He was at war with Subway one time. Well, did he go to war with Subway? Probably not. Panera Bread. He really fucking hated Panera Bread for some reason. He used to be all about that unlimited sip club until something happened.
I'm ready for disambiguated answers. I'm giving you guys till I reach 10%. No, I'm gonna reach 11% for the sake of the whole experiment. No, I've graduated from that. 9%. Because I'd say in real life,
for the sake of the experiment that you graduated from, what was that?
I'd be a 9 if we're like using numbers to describe like my social place in regular society. I would be a 9. Like most definitely a 9. Beyond a reasonable doubt, I would be a 9.
Out of what? 100?
A 7 when I'm around 7s because of the joke 7, 8, 9. or I'll be an 8 when I'm around 9s, around 7s. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. My point, shut up, is
Who are you telling to shut up? He's like, he's gone crazy. Isn't this enough to get him? Is he trying to get locked up? Was he trying to? I don't know. This can't be calculated. I think he's just gone insane. Would they do anything? Like if someone called and was like, there's a crazy person, they'd probably just be like, yeah, have you seen California? There's lots of crazy people out there. I don't know if there's anything we can do.
that. I'm thankful for 4,000 hearts. Thanks for 500 hearts, Jack. 430 to the broadcast, 445 gold beans, 1846 PT, 15%. When I get to 9%, I'm shutting down. I'm going to make my best effort to get sleep tonight, unless someone decides to murder me or incarcerate me or attempt to or kick. Don't kick me out. Don't. I'm actually being real. I'm not playing 9 as a 6 or whatever the hell is your system thing. I am being an outlaw, telling you verbatim, should you decide to kick me out tonight, your doom shall arrive far sooner.
Okay. I mean, his eyes are going the opposite ways nowadays, too.
Than you are prepared or ready for. Nor will you have the biological ability to adapt, to be prepared for, to be capable of handling it.
See, if me and James became friends, I'd be straying him away from whatever the fuck this is. What it is, bro. This is bad. What do you do? Like, what the fuck?
Stop giving up. I'm going to be old one day. Please set a better example. Please do what my pop did. Fight till death do you part. Why give up after you've lived such a good life? Such a long life, whatever. After fighting as hard as you fought, why give up? Fight to the bitter end. What's it worth to die miserably?
It was his idea. It wasn't my idea. I don't want to be friends with him. I was just going to try to keep him busy with extracurricular activities and away from fucking Pennsylvania. I don't know. He's too far gone now. I can't even... I'm not a fucking psychologist or anything. I can't talk to this because, like, I don't know what the outcome would be if I talk to him. Like, you know what I mean? I can't even troll him anymore. I can't go in as Steve Delive now. What the fuck would happen? He'd go... I don't know. We'll see how he is tomorrow. Maybe this is all acting. Maybe he has just gone insane. I don't know. But it's something.
Don't die miserably. That's all I ask. TJ, welcome to the broadcast. Stephanie goes, I agree. Thank you. Jackie goes, 789. Yo, I take that so seriously. Because, like, I grew up, I never knew how society worked until later on. And then, like, what do you call it? Growing up, you hear 7, 8, 9. I'm like, okay, in society, you got 7s, you got 8s, you got 9s. I don't totally, like, understand how everything works yet. I graduated, I guess, with a C, and then somebody, finished my biology homework or something. Point is that, yeah, no, I'm totally serious. Anybody that fucks with my asshole is like their entire bloodline is immediately going to be incinerated.
What's with his asshole today? What? That... He even read it, 7, 8, 9, like 7 and then 8 as in eating, 9. But this was his response to it.
Every single time, every single one of you. Done deal every time. Never going to recoup on that. Never going to back out on it. Never going to change my mind. It's always going to be that way. Don't go near my body without my permission, especially my behind. No, there's no other way to say it. you touch my asshole, everyone that you've ever known might as well be dead. Most of them will probably be begging for death. That's how serious I am about it. Stop coming near my butt. Done. No matter what your personal justification for it is, you are sacrificing your life. So side out goes, Sinful and welcome to the broadcast. Is your mom alive? If so, she should be ashamed leaving you out on the streets. I don't talk about any of that really.
I mean, probably because you burned that bridge. Because you burned all your bridges. But
I don't really talk about any of that. Shut up. ID, thanks for the hearts. Guinness, welcome to the Brock. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna be crazy about this because it's pissing me the fuck off. I catch one more T Swift vibe. You better be picking me up in one of your private vehicles and telling your whatever the hell his name is to kick the curb. This is it. You do not show your face in my environment until I meet you in real life, unless you're planning on coming to pick me up in real life. End of story. Do not try again.
it's like some Daniel Larson shit. Are you expecting Taylor Swift? I mean, he's in California. Does Taylor Swift live in California? I mean, she's famous, right? So I assume so. That might be a crazy assumption. I mean, Taylor Swift should stay away from James for sure. I'm glad he doesn't own any weapons. That's good.
Moving on. Expensive. Welcome to the broadcast. Where's the magic? Magic isn't real. It's science. It's called nature. Magic is a word used to describe the ability to manipulate, the ability to alter nature. I don't know, the ability to make an effect on nature. Yo, Don. Oh, awesome. We got 1,000 diamonds. Congratulations.
If he's with someone, do you think he's on drugs? Like if he's actually with someone because the Latino, but I don't think the Latino went with him. Would he do drugs? I didn't think he would ever smoke. And I also didn't think he would ever drink. But he's been drinking and smoking. Would he do drugs? I don't know. Because he's I don't know.
Good job, Elon. Stephanie Baja agrees. Cool. Tatiana Williams, thanks for the follow. Expensive says, do you know what the meaning of life is? To keep my phone charged. Thanks for the hearts. I almost said thanks for the farts. Thanks for the hearts. Expensive, thanks for the hearts. You know what? I'm pulling it at 13%. No, we're not. I stood up. Fuck. Stupid.
But like his other mania was so much different. Like, because we were watching like the old stuff, right? Like the hotel stuff, like the haunted hotel stuff. I mean, he was so manic. He was crazy, but it was different. And he's just like, this is so the fucking contrast is insane.
Every both that. I don't need water right now. Do I need water? No, I don't. I don't need water right now. Virginia K, thanks for the hearts. Cindy, thanks for the hearts. So what if I do look out for everybody? Fuck you for saying it out loud. Fuck you for telling me that I can't say fuck you. It's America. The word fuck was invented by...
Yeah, I mean, he might be. I don't know. It wouldn't be that, like, if he's just leaning into his crazy. It seems pretty authentic. I mean, if James has been learning how to act, it's a pretty top-notch acting, if it is.
By the people that came up with the country that you are currently enjoying. Fornicate under consent of the king. Find a charging outlet, says the Void. There isn't an available charging outlet. There isn't anywhere for me to plug in. Plus, it's more respectful to people for me to quit for the night and go to bed. Now, me not getting food, famine's on the way. I am not doing the work of finding an outlet. Sorry to tell you, I'm not. Because I ain't going to bed with my phone dead. I need the ability to call 911 so I can get the fake cops to show up and save my life if something happens.
Oh, yeah, because you don't think the cops exist in Carpinteria, right?
Take the compliment. I called you fake cops. Do you want to be real cops? Because I'm pretty sure everyone that you are serving hates real cops. I'm doing you a favor. ID, welcome to Bigo. Calling you fake cops gets them to like you more. Stop calling me out. Stop getting mad at me for what I'm doing for you. I won't call your bluff. The Void says, any McDonald's, Subway, or place like that to charge up? Oh my God. I can't fuck over McDonald's.
Why would it be fucking over McDonald's to use their wall outlet? I think McDonald's would probably be the most chill.
It's McDonald's. They've never once turned me down on a refill.
Yeah, they're a big corporation. They can handle like a phone charge.
That's actually why Walmart has never kicked me off the property because of their corporate rules. McDonald's has always allowed me to refill my soda without charging me. Now that's the locations. Now the locations that don't have, the ability to refill publicly are going to be gotten rid of because it is corporate policy for all the way from Ray A. Kroc that you're supposed to be able to refill your drinks. The same as with Sam Walton made the rule for his company, Walmart, to be able to sleep overnight on property. Should you ever see a sign at Walmart that says you can't stay overnight, that location needs to be shut down or the rules need to be changed because based on corporate policy, you are able to sleep there overnight. I don't know if his children have changed the rule. All I know is I don't care whether or not his children changed the rule. He started the company. Same for me with McDonald's. McDonald's has never done me wrong. Like I'm not going to go there because there's a risk of like being kicked out or something happening. And like, I'm not going to do that to a McDonald's because they've never done me wrong. And I'm not going to give them a chance to do me wrong. It's McDonald's. I like McDonald's. I really like McDonald's. I do.
Then go use
I grew up eating McDonald's. I like McDonald's. Listen, I go ruin my relationship with McDonald's. I might as well kiss my enigmatization of Las Vegas and New York City goodbye. I said no. It's a final straw for me.
I don't understand his reasoning at all. I don't get it. You think you would love to use a wall charger wherever it is. It's I don't know.
It's the end all be all. That's my sales pitch. That's my offer. That's my demand. You're welcome. McDonald's is the company I choose. For anything that you're saying as far as selling out, I'm going to personally eat an organic diet. Any free McDonald's offered my way, I will eat it. I will promote McDonald's. Shamelessly. While maintaining a super healthy diet, I will shamelessly make McDonald's my cheat day. End of story.
Why is it being crazy?
Expensive says just go charge it at the station, at the police, at the. Please don't take this as disrespect. At the mall cop station? Are you talking about where the mall cops gather?
Where the mall cops gather? At the mall, I would assume.
Guys, hold. Maintain your composure, as has been told to me. It's worth the payout. Take the money. It's clean. It was never dirty, and you need it. Please be quiet. Thank you.
There's no one talking. I think he's talking to the voices in his head. I think. Anyways. So maybe he wasn't talking to anyone at the fucking grocery store. is there like what would you say to some? I mean, it is California. There's probably a lot of crazy people. If someone was saying that to me on the street, I'd probably ignore him. But like, you think a couple people would respond, right? If he's actually saying that to people.
The voice says, find a charging outlet. I said no. ID welcome to Vigo. Soul Side Out says, have you been in the tunnels? Next question. I'm going to pretend you didn't ask that. I'm going to pretend
Where does it say that? It doesn't say that anywhere.
you didn't ask. The voice says, any McDonald's, Subway, or place like that to charge up.
I would advise like just not trolling James at all to like the people who are watching this. At least if he's in this state, this isn't like the risk isn't worth like calling his bluff if he's bluffing. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice. I can't tell anyone what to do, but I would disavow it. He needs to have like no one talking to him because like I don't know, these very simple things people are saying to him is like triggering him in weird ways. Like they're innocuous. They're innocuous shit. He's getting like all wiggity about.
I do remember your comments, by the way. I'm deciding to reiterate the comments for the sake of safety of people who are being kind. There isn't anywhere to charge up. No. It says do it. I said no. My answer is no. Guys, I'm going military on you. You really need to back off.
Oh, maybe someone did say about the tunnels, but it was like he's probably behind on the comments.
McDonald's is a thing for me. I won't be changing my mind. I am going to be personally involved in the transition of McDonald's becoming an in-home name. Y'all didn't catch the fact that some of these famous people are putting Taco Bells in their homes? Literally. Catch the hint.
Taco Bell.
I'm McDonald's, bro. McDonald's. Taco Bell is cool. Taco Bell is where it's at. Taco Bell is something that I like I'll get it ordered to my home. I want a McDonald's. All right. I want a McDonald's. Stephanie says, I love the Diet Coke from McDonald's. You be getting me thinking about getting a drink. See, that's like I could go to the McDonald's, let them know I'm starving. They will give me food. They will. That's every time. Any McDonald's I've ever been to. Well, they're not allowed to do that. I will personally use my resources. I will use my resources to shut you up.
No one is oh look, they told you about the tunnels. Now that's there. Was he seeing into the future? Or is my phone just broke? Could be one or the other. I don't think you can see it. Man, imagine if he was thinking.
I don't care if it makes me a gangster. Fuck off.
Or they're just saying it again, reiterating.
I love McDonald's. You aren't going to change my mind. I will always defend McDonald's. I personally resonate with the story of Ray Kroc on top of it all. Done deal. I'm a slut for McDonald's.
All right. I mean, that's all right.
I will sooner whore myself out for a McDonald's meal than for a woman.
What? Okay, that's pretty crazy. He really thinks it'd be disrespectful of him to charge his phone there, and he loves it that much. Like, you've seen him go off about the women with the pizza and everything, so that says a lot. That says a lot. I don't know. I've never even seen James eat McDonald's. I don't think he's always eating Domino's or Subway or Starbucks.
Business wise, I'm almost out of here. Can you please stop like sacrificing your humans? Do me that favor. Or at least get them to drive so they're, could buy some time. All right, looks like I'm staying here past 9%. I let my phone die. Anybody that thought about hurting me since I've been in Carpinteria is going to die. Leave. I'd like to have some phone charge when I go to bed. All your homeless will die too. Plus anybody staying in the park. Whatever. Guess it isn't America's problem. All right.
Is he wearing a Canadian hat? Is that a Canadian leaf? A maple leaf?
Maybe someone can order and send food to you at McDonald's. That sounds like an incredibly intelligent idea. Everything I said is now going to come true, no matter how long I decide to sit here. Because someone's deciding that they are permitted to waste my time. Well, two people. This is the cost. I don't know what to tell you. Yes. Anyone want to order me some McDonald's? So that they could like accuse me of war crimes or something, and then I could, you know, be free of the trial and then end up getting released into a country of my choosing.
What?
Oh, no, you want me to stay? Oh, you do want me to stay in America. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Thanks. Exactly. Green, welcome to the broadcast. Jojo, welcome to Bigo. Hades, welcome to the broadcast. Rose, welcome to Bigo. Grandpa, welcome to the broadcast. West Coast Chica, thanks for the hearts. Do you not notice I'm sitting somewhere that it like resonates across the entire town when I speak? It isn't an accident. I ain't sitting here on accident. I mean, there's a freaking seal in front of me.
A Navy SEAL or like a seal?
Plus a fucking weirdo behind the wall. Mixed with a nice little nautical compass. It doesn't get much more appropriate than this.
It sounds like he's like fucking acid. Like he's tripping. He's seeing what the fuck is the Beatles? The Yellow Submarine. He's seeing like that kind of shit.
Ghost Queen, welcome to the broadcast. Loving all of me, welcome to the broadcast. Stephanie Baja, save some battery and keep safe. I'm gonna resent that comment. Rascal Loki, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for the hearts. Oh, they're trying to figure out what I am based on when I get up. I'm sorry to tell you, we aren't actually there yet in my life. You will never get a read on me. You've stolen too much to ever, like, you won't be alive by the time you get to like figure out who I am or whatever. Expensive, welcome to the broadcast. Like, I'm the person that has the ability to encompass anything in reference to how I live in society. I won't be choosing. I won't be considering choosing until I start getting far more of what I deserve before I ever start deciding what I want. You will remain guessing in reference to me the same way I've been guessing in reference to you and myself my entire life, at least until I have the minimum of what I deserve. I don't think I need to tell you the minimum of what I deserve. The likelihood is you have that calculated. JR, welcome to the broadcast. We are going to take a walk at 7. Expensive. Locals are walking, recording this broadcast. I don't care. There aren't any local police. They aren't police. They have California exempt license plates. They aren't police officers. I don't care what they're recording. It's a crime for them to be recording it. It's literally a larger situation that is the same as what happened on campus. It's the same thing. I'm not scared of it. It isn't anything to be scared of. What they're doing is a crime. It's a felony in America. They're violating the Geneva Convention. They aren't an American police force. They're given like permission to operate in California. The reality is they're like using the badge and all that. Right now, misusing it for them is an international crime. Thanks for the heads up. Pussycat, welcome to the broadcast. All right. I will admit to you, let me say it this way. I would say during the day, I'm a 9. At night, I'm a 6. Definitely.
Back to his numbering system. I don't know. Yeah, Civil War robot. This is like, okay, how much more left of this is there? I got like 15 minutes. 15. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, I'm doing my math right. 15 minutes. And then what was his other one? Is he in? I'm just gonna check something quick to see if he's in the wasn't he in a restaurant or something? It might be the end of this. This is like okay, it doesn't matter. we'll end it after this this video is done because we're going over 3 hours. So and then tomorrow's going to be Heather. I'll get as much as I can uploaded to the archive channel tonight. If it renders by the time I go to bed, which it probably won't be. So hope one at least tomorrow morning. Then I got to render the Heather stream. So then after the Heather stream, I'll be able to render more. It's just he's been going for a long time all day, and then I'll have to. I don't need to get into that, but yeah, I got it figured out. I think it just some of them might be a little bit delayed. Now my buttons aren't working.
California is being taken over. No, California is being filled with scumbags and then being dropped into the ocean. Oops, did I say it out loud? It's full of people that are never gonna believe me. Who cares? What could I do about it? They aren't gonna believe me anyway. Because hopefully. No, it's math. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Science, it's nature. It's called natural selection. People are like, there's people controlling it. Nope. It actually is natural selection. Tinka, welcome to the broadcast. Okay, we're at 6. Let's go. Rolling out. Here's what happened. You guys lost the ability to get me here 2 nights in a row. We are now going to lose all our state parks in the country. End of story. Sorry to tell you. I am iterating things that were already fact. You're welcome for telling you. I'm a nice guy. Now, what I'm telling you is, after I leave here, I won't be giving you any more for free. I've technically been giving you this information practically for free. This is savior mode for me. I don't have any more to give you. Once I leave Cafeteria, the place where I was given the last gift I've been given since I've gotten to California, I have to go back into selfish mode. I have to. I don't have a choice. I have a life to live. That's why. I deserve to get laid. Quit telling me I don't, because I will.
He thinks his sperm is a gift. What is it? $15,000 a squirt. That's what he was saying.
Spencer says you should deface someone's property. Why? Okay, listen. I want you to understand I am the elite version of whatever you're thinking about a 6 would be. Whatever you think the devil is, I'm the God version of that. That means I don't deface someone's property. I make Sushi Terry go out of business because I'm bored.
Sushi Terry. Good night, Serena. Hope you have a good night.
That's what I just did. Why not? Because I asked and delivered. You said deface someone's property. So I did. They're out of business now. Sassy Sarah Joe girlfriend, welcome to the broadcast. We're at 5. Oh, they don't have an outlet. Oh, do they have an outlet? I'll get arrested by not police. Yo, that was comical. I didn't even mean to say that the way I said it. Let's see if I can keep battery long enough to make it to somewhere to plug in. Guys, if my phone dies, literally there's going to be 140 million people that die, at one time. I'm not I know how nuts I sound. I swear to God, I'm telling you the truth. Document it. Please don't blame me. I need this leverage because I'm back in the market. I don't have a choice but to have evidence. I have to build this evidence or I don't have leverage. I don't have leverage, I die. That's how it actually.
He's gonna start building a narrative in a case like Heather. Heather could help him on it. Honestly, If he's going to be out here crazy and stuff, have him with Heather. Have Xavier go back to his family or the park he came from or whatever. And then like these two can just be crazy together. It'd be easier to keep track of him that way, you know? Yeah, Dr. Phil or Heather. One of these two things has to happen. It has to happen.
Actually works. Oh, I got you. See where I'm okay. I want you guys to understand where I'm from. When you walk on the outside of the road, okay, when you're on the sidewalk, where I'm from, walking on the outside of the sidewalk nearest to the road is like the dominant, it's like the masculine, the protective defender position.
It's like some Elliot Rodgers shit. He's an incel. He's going crazy.
All right. When you like, for some people, it doesn't mean that. For some people, it means something different. I walk on the outside because I'm a defender. It's the preface. When you see me like trying to get to the outside, it's not me trying to figure out who's going to give me a ride. It's me making sure that, you know, I can maintain a position as a defender because that's who I am.
Yeah, it's where we have to like get serious and be into like awareness mode. The kind of mode that Lee would have liked. But he didn't stick around long enough because James was being funny at one point. Now he's just, this is the scary James. I gotta keep an eye on him.
An INFJ, remember? Just me, welcome to the broadcast. Steven says, this sounds scary. It isn't though. It used to be, oh my gosh, man. When I used to see Lincoln's parked that I knew were like parked there for me, and I couldn't like really understand what it even meant. Like even now, like I don't technically know, you know, what the hell's going on, but it's kind of like it's happened long enough for me to just be like, whatever. For some stuff. Sometimes the park bathrooms have plugins. They don't here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, like I said, 0.2 won't work, obviously. Sorry, I think I might have to shut down before we get there. I don't have enough charge, but let me see. Maybe I could turn my my brightness down.
I mean, that actually makes sense.
Yo, I turned location off for like 2 seconds, and it was like not good. Like really not good. Oh my gosh, what the hell? I turned my location off for like 2 seconds. Did you guys feel that? Now I want you to imagine that. Now imagine all the people that have tried to force me to stay without a phone, stay homeless, stay dirty. What I'm saying is essentially the American public is complicit to killing over 1 billion people in the past 6 months.
How?
Do I have leverage yet?
No.
Oh, I don't? We sure? I think I do. I would ask these people, but like it's a family business. You know what I'm saying? I feel weird about that. Okay. What I should have done was turn my brightness down sooner. This will do though. It's fine. Got 3%. Oh, that's technically not a sidewalk. There goes an earthquake. They're like, you aren't following our social rules. I'm like, yo, bruh, I ain't a homeless guy.
I mean, you are, though.
Time for everybody to catch up, including me. Most inconvenient time possible? I agree. Considering my actual life is at risk, I don't care. No offense. Not my problem right now. You try having to make decisions for the international public at large as a homeless man in America when you aren't homeless. Then come complain to me. Okay, are we still here? Or is the broadcast shut down? We got like 428 to the broadcast. Let me get a comment. Let me get a heart. Let me get something. Okay, cool. Rachel, welcome to Bigo. Expensive, thanks for the hearts. Janie, thanks for the hearts. Oh, by the way, since I was like, I guess the word wouldn't be exonerated, but like back when I was 18, they're like, oh, mental issues, or like between then and later, I worked all that out. My point is, if per se I may or may not have, that still smells like food. Is there food in there? Sorry, I'm literally sorry. Oh, there isn't. Okay. Yeah. If I had this old girlfriend, her name was Rachel.
Rachel? What? He's talking about Rachel?
I got her. I got her protected. I've been protecting
You tried to throw her in prison with the SWAT team.
her since I was like 20 years old.
Oh,
Chill out.
Maybe this is a different Rachel. Never mind.
Y'all are freaking paranoid. Sam, welcome to Bigo. If she's still around, like if she, I don't know, if she doesn't hate me or she's not terrible.
Salty. James went like crazy mode today. Like he's concerning crazy today.
Terrified of me. Send her my way. Just saying. Anyway, I don't want to break the rules. What rules? Who wants a buyout? I need a girlfriend. Anyway. Okay, we're still here. 2%. Like milk. No, not like Harvey milk. Like skim milk out of a titty. Hey, you come at me.
What's Harvey milk?
With the gay jokes, I'm coming at you with regular sexuality. Don't make an innuendo. I will be direct. How you doing? I'm pretty good, Jessica. How are you? Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the follow. Whatever. Somebody better be getting me McDonald's. I don't care if you don't. My phone dies. It's on you guys. I'm serious. I mean, I don't think you guys realize it.
He has made a lot of threats. I don't know if they've been direct. Some of them you could say were direct threats. That's why I gotta get these transcribed, and then we could just search at Control F and then be like, I don't know, various things that would be threatening, and then see, I guess, what the powers that be decide. I don't know.
It is actually going to come back on you. The biggest mistake people make about like the social hierarchy is like the personal denial that there isn't like a springboard system. So like the punishment for talking about things is like, okay, what people do in reference to what they're doing to me far outweighs what I'm saying. The punishment for me goes so much lower on top of that because of the fact that I'm being pushed and beaten socially in order to be like not making sense and to be, doing things the way I'm doing them. I'm actually getting the highest output for the lowest cost.
Maybe we could do a bait and switch and have him say this stuff to a mental health expert somehow, but he's talking to Josh. He talked to Josh, and then you just swap Josh up for a mental health expert. Do you think that would work?
Thanks for the follow. ID, welcome to the broadcast. We're at 1%. If you guys don't hear from me tonight, assume that I'm dead.
He hasn't died yet. You're in the warmest part of you've been here a while. I don't think you're gonna die, James.
Do not do a missing persons report. You'll literally kill like 1.5 million people. Don't pretend like you didn't hear me. For those of you that don't understand, God is watching. It's the best way I could say it. I'd better not disappear tonight. I have things to do in America yet. Like, I'm trying to give my own country credit for my, increase in society. Well, the marketing's on point, I have to admit.
Darn it.
What?
Well, that was my one good idea for the day, guys. Maybe tomorrow I'll come up with a better one.
I'm not doing the switch ups. I'm done. Get over it. You guys want to give me stuff? Give me stuff. I'm done giving up what I got. I've been through it enough. Y'all are suffering more by asking me to do more with you. You don't know what you're asking for when you're putting me through it. All right, give me 2 seconds. Real quick. Hi. Do you by chance have anywhere I might be able to charge up my phone?
There's an outlet right here.
You don't mind?
I don't mind. The only thing is, like, we're not responsible for it.
No. I'll be right with it.
Keep your eye on your,
Thank you. Hey. I have a blanket.
Oh, yeah, blanket over.
Would you be uncomfortable with me bringing it inside?
I'm sorry.
Do you mind me bringing it inside?
I'm sorry.
He's just trying to move into like the fucking. You're gonna bring your blanket inside?
A blanket.
Yeah.
You have a blankie? I shouldn't laugh, but like what?
Yeah, that way someone doesn't steal it. Same as my phone.
You can-
Because it's cold at night, man. Thank you.
Don't take that to let you know. There's a time that, for customers, like 30-minute time.
30 minutes?
Limit, yeah.
All right.
Just to let you know.
I'll see if I can get something, if I can. I'll find a way. Try to find a way.
Oh, is this gonna be the end? This might be the end. So if he ended.
Okay, wow, we're still live yet. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm inside of business here. I will talk to you soon. Message me. I don't want to shut down the live, but I don't have somewhere to sit and be private. I'll talk to you soon.
Still excited?
Yeah, thank you. I ordered it, but I'm thinking about.
Okay, well, we might as well finish this out then. Hold on. So this was the one that started like that. Oh, whoopsies. No, don't open that. Don't force quit that. Let's. This must be the last one. Hold on. If it isn't, I'd be very confused. So this is after the restaurant charge because he shut down to charge and then I guess he only came back for 10 minutes. So let's see what he says. It's a short one. We can end it up here. But he has his mic covered. I don't even know if there's humans in here to tell him that. Oh, wait. He might figure it out. I don't know. Oh, shit. Hold on. You guys, actually, hold up. He hasn't said anything yet. He hasn't, it's just been muffled nonsense. Can't hear him. But I didn't have the right fucking window open, so I'm sorry. Here you go. And yeah, pretty much, Mudpit, I'm going to end this stream after this 10-minute clip that we're already a minute or two in. Well, not 1 minute, 40 seconds. I'm going to say, the preface is see, it's just muffled.
From, I would say, 2017 2017 to now, pay the motherfuck up.
He has the mic. Yeah, he has the. I know that was embarrassing, but he has the mic covered, so it's both embarrassed. Thank God. Yeah.
Jason Kagugan knows a host in the same city as me, whose name is Sophia. Hint, hint. It's my fucking platform. It's the Asians buying me in. Challenge. I dare you. Jason goes, so you're a new host. Kinda. He's so paid. Welcome to the broadcast. Boston 86. Welcome to the broadcast. Are you an outdoor lover? Depends on how private we are.
Nah, this is the last one he did.
Hello, how are you? Visitor 0306, welcome to the broadcast. Sullivan, thanks for the 100 hearts. Jose Mendoza, thanks for the hearts. ID, welcome to the broadcast. Henry, thanks for the hearts. Jason says hi. Welcome from Japan. Welcome from the Philippines. Welcome from Indonesia. Thanks for the hearts. Henry says, stud. I'm mad. Why? Because
So I'll be able to like jack the audio up like for the archive channel, but I can't make it any louder than it is right now. I mean, let me just triple check. Yeah, no, it's up all the way. So that sucks. We got 8 minutes left. I hope.
well, right about now,
I don't know where he is.
I ain't gonna talk about it. Because here's the thing, I talk about it, people don't take it seriously, and I'm taking double. What I need to do is freaking leave me, people believe me, and they chill out. There's a certain amount of scared people we handle before they start acting like animals. Jim, thanks for the hearts. Jill H, thanks for the hearts. Jim says, can't hear you. That sucks. Try backing out and come back in.
It seems like you knew that you had your fucking mic. Like, is he just doing that for whatever, man?
Rec B Moore, welcome to the broadcast. Let me turn my brightness down and whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. Anybody. Give me a second. Team minimum broadcast. Nita says, oh wow, hi, what's up? Jim says, now you're good, thanks. Where are you going? Says Cat Smith. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you guys where I'm going, where I'm gonna sleep. We're gonna see whether or not things go the way they're supposed to go. Don't tell me I don't have common sense, because I do. I'm gonna go sleep on state property because based on everything that is my existence, there isn't a person on the planet who is permitted to interrupt me during my time on state property in any state in the nation. That's part of why they were telling me to go to Hawaii and telling me to go to Alaska. Dima, welcome to the broadcast. Because they do not have legal permission to remove me from the property when it is marked state property. It doesn't matter if it's a game warden. It doesn't matter if it's a state trooper. Doesn't matter if it's a California exempt mall cop. There isn't anyone on the planet legally permits to remove me from U.S. state property. You want to strong arm me? You want to threaten me?
Is that true? I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm going to do as you say long enough for you to get the point. Trust me when I say it isn't worth your time. Yeah, thank you for 500 hearts, Janie. American Dream, welcome to the broadcast. Donna Wilson, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the follow. Why am I being this defensive? Because I have poop leaking out my butthole. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And
why is he always pooping his pants? Who called this? Someone called this earlier. They're like, I hope this ends with him pooping his pants. I remember I put the comment up. You won. Yeah, I don't know. Who was that? Fuck.
I'm probably gonna have to walk the rest of the way to Hollywood. Super irritating.
Mod wife? I don't know.
Super irritating.
Maybe.
Like I get the I like this. I got enough.
Scary did. Okay.
I really do.
Scary Carrie. Scary Carrie said it.
I don't think I need more. There isn't anything. Can you take the kidnapper van down another road? I will murder every one of you should you try to pull me into it. And I will enjoy it. Plus, I will have self-defense as my backup, or whatever you want to call it. I won't have to go to court anyway. You wouldn't be the first. So annoying. You guys seriously need, like, more stealthy kidnappers. I don't know what's more irritating, them trying to kidnap me or them being obvious that they're trying to kidnap me.
Who's trying to kidnap you?
Yeah. JT23, welcome to the broadcast. Wes, welcome to Vigo. I'm just like searching for somewhere that I might be able to get away with like squatting for 5 seconds to charge my phone. Because I got to charge my freaking phone and I don't want to shut down my broadcast. Like I'm surrounded by people that want to murder me.
I think he thinks he knows better than everyone. So he's like, I'm not going to get help. He had a therapist, or he said he had a therapist. He said just argued with them and that they were crazier than he was. So, you know,
like it's not a burst, like prison was the same way, but that wasn't because of my charges. It was just because I was fucking refusing to bitch out. It's too late. Too late. Surrey. They're like, no, now I'm ready to entrap you. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're too late. Your offer has been invalidated. There has been, bigger offers put on the table. Jenny, thank you for the bean. Thank you for the bell. Thank you for the gold bean. It says, how are you? Hello, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Enemy, welcome to the broadcast. Cat Smith goes, pepper spray. I have goddamn fucking superpowers. I don't need pepper spray.
okay.
I can make someone drop dead by touching them in the neck. I don't need pepper spray.
I hope he doesn't try putting that to the test.
I don't need a cover for superpowers either because I just sound crazy. That's, a cover. Works for me. Do you have self-defense like a knife? My hands are knives. I'm a human weapon. Kidding. No, I have martial arts abilities and I have, self-defense as a legitimate, defense.
And those Olympic jeans.
Fawn, thanks for the hearts. Angie Girl, thanks for the hearts. People be like, you know what I mean? He's standing with his mouth open. Yeah, but like you attacked me, so you're dead. It doesn't really matter if I look stupid. You're dead. Like, what do I care? I don't got to deal with you anymore. Jamie, thanks for the 1,000 hearts. Catherine, hi, how are you? Janie, thanks for the hearts. Cat's like that. Yeah. Second. All right.
Let me see if this might be the end because we're at like 9. Okay.
Like, what do you want? It's like y'all want to protect me, but then you always fail, and then you're like, look, we're gonna come in clutch. There's only so many times I'm dumb enough to fall for that. Too late was like 5 years ago. I already know. Be safe out there. We got to keep seeing you on lives. Thanks, Janie. Joker, welcome to the broadcast. I mean, I could charge my phone in the bar, then I'd end up getting in a fight. I'm in a bad mood. I don't fight. So, like, that just goes to tell you what, how bad of a mood I'm in. So, see, I'm looking for, like, a charge port. I doubt I'll find one, but I might. 6%. All right. I'm shutting down the broadcast. Sorry, y'all. Better luck tomorrow.
I love the palm trees. The palm trees are my favorite part of everything in life. It brings joy to my heart that there's at least palm trees in this.
Bro. See ya.
There we go. There we go. So that was James's crazy day today. And we didn't even get through the crazy. So yeah, that's it. Tomorrow's Heather. I'll do the archive channel stuff, but there's no James tomorrow. No James tomorrow on this channel. Nope. We're done with him for a day because I need a James break, bro. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you have a great weekend coming up. It's Friday tomorrow. It's going to be Friday in 7 minutes if you're on the East Coast. And yeah, I'll see you. If you're going to watch Heather tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow for the Friday Heather stream. The best streams on this channel. Bada bing, bada boom, yippity doo dah day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.